We are back. Thank God we got another episode in. We got Yo So Fresa Rambox back. Yo, it's high demand. I'm excited. I'm excited. We got some major news coming to you guys. But before we come into the major news, that you want to give a quick shout out to all our sponsors, Golden Palms underscore mobile detailing. If you're in the LA, San Diego area, if you're in the LA Riverside area, there's a deposit of $20 to $40 depending on the vehicle. Please DM him for any scheduling. Right now he's doing Saturdays and Sundays and throughout the week. Please send him a DM in advance, and he will get back to you as soon as possible. If anything you need, he will be at your service. And our next sponsor is FNX supplement company right here. I got a protein, no, not a protein, but a pre-workout. So the gyms are open back up. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, this shit hit. I didn't. I wasn't like, you know how some of these like got you sweating like hard. This one got you just going. And I'm being real. I mean, I take it in the morning. I got this. This is the cherry limeade. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I just sip it a little bit. I mean, it's a little pink. I mean, I like the color.
I like the color too.
I know. I was about to compliment your sweater.
You know how I feel
I
about
know.
pink.
I like it. I like it. It gives you the strength, cardio, and endurance, and the energy you need. It doesn't give you the crazy. I can't control my workout. It just gives you the nice, consistent. You know what I mean? Good workout. It gives you the pump. It gives you the focus. It gives you everything you need and a single scoop. And if you're really with it, you can do a double scoop. But I do single scoop because I like to go to sleep. Recharge is my favorite. And the cherry limeade is my flavor of choice right now. Please follow FNX at Instagram and all social media platforms. Please follow them, tag us, and if you want, you could go on my Instagram. There's a 15% discount. Add our Instagram. The link is in the bio, and it will automatically add it to your checkout box. And all purchases through our Instagram and our link in the bio will help out the podcast, and I'll highly appreciate it. All right, let's get into the podcast. Yo, ¿cómo estás?
Estamos aquí otra vez.
I know, dude. Yo, so okay, I know we talked about it, but I want the listeners to know that how we felt. How'd you feel about the last our episode?
Yo, like,
What's your feedback on your side? Because I got feedback over here.
So far the people that I was like, hey, listen to it, record a little something with my friend, this and that. They love it. Like I told you, I went to go get my nails done. I told my girl, hey, I recorded a podcast with so and so, and she's like, oh yeah, put it on, dude. The whole time she was listening so heavy and laughing with it, enjoying it. And once I was done, she was like, I'm not done. ¿Dónde quedamos? I'm gonna keep watching it and listening to it when we're done. Like, and she was telling me, nunca escucho podcast, but this one, dude, when's the next episode? Like, I want to hear you guys. She was like, you guys' vibe, your voices is just lit.
Yeah. Hey, try to put try to bring it up, yeah, and closer to like this how how I have it right now.
Like this.
And you want to raise it, raise it a little bit. I'll raise it because I don't want you to knock out the boom.
Tú dime. Okay, like this?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want you everybody to hear that voice I've been listening to. It's all good. So it was like, well, what's the age? What is your the age range that people think they're listening on, like from your side of?
20s, mid, early, and late 20s.
Yeah.
I showed it to my best friend, and she's 28, and she loved it. And my best friend, the dude that we talked about last time, he was like, I'm gonna listen to it. He texted me randomly. He's like, I got through it. I loved it. When's the next one? And he's in his mid 20s as well.
I think that's I think that's our age range. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, these conversations could be to anybody. You know what I mean? Our trigger recipe platform, I could see the age ranges on who and everybody. I mean, because you put your age on everything you subscribe to. So ours is 20 to 35. That's our age range. I mean, it's pretty broad, but I'm 30, so I'm closer to the 35 than you are. But
Yeah, and I'm 23, so we're like that perfect level.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's a little bit of old, a little bit of young and old and shit.
young
You
and
know what I mean?
old, female and male, we mixing it
Yes,
up.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, my perspective is for sure. I was talking to somebody, and they know me pretty well, and they've heard me throughout the years and throughout my life, and they came up to me. It was like that was the first time I really got to know you. like really like I know you, but that's the first time I've heard some things that I've how you really felt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like when you're in certain settings, you kind of I like Kura, you're like making jokey jokes, like you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. But I mean, you in the podcast you try to be as real as possible and authentic, and you not and because you don't want to be fake, and then just try to, just for the laughs. You know what I mean?
We don't want to fake the funk.
Nah, we don't. Actually, we don't. So, they were like, yeah, like I like how you are with her because you guys vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a lot of girls. I had a lot of like friends that are women, and a lot of co-workers and a lot of family. They're like, "Yo, who is that?" I was like, "Oh, pues una plebe and shit, me la encontré." No, I was like, "Yo, nah, she has her own platform. Yo soy Fresa Rambox, and I told her the situation. I told them the situation, and she's like, "Yo, like I like her. Like she's dope. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's very like energetic, and she has a great mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys vibe together. So you recently told me you're like, yo, like you wanted to do like a separate platform from Trigger Recipe and Yo So Fresa, but you wanted it to like combined, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want what was the thing? Trigger Fresas,
So I was like, yo, let's do, rants that trigger or something like
ransack.
that.
We're ransack
Rants that trigger. Ah, yes.
something. Okay, look. So pretty much like I got multiple like things that we're pretty much working on right now, and is that like are you trying to make that so we were talking off the air and we're like kind of going back and forth, so we stopped talking because we wanted to have this conversation on the air and
Mm-hmm.
make sure like I mean we get all the content recorded, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much this is us like talking about potentially doing a new platform, just me and Yoso Fresa, Stephanie, aka
Also
Stephanie.
fresa, yeah.
Yeah, aka Stephanie. um what do you get to what do you get want to get out of it, like as far as you me and you
I feel
as professional podcasters.
like I told you, this is something I've always wanted to dig into, but I
Right.
feel like meeting you, you'll like we talked about everything happens for a reason. I feel like us meeting, it was kind of like that little push, like he's actually pushing, he's doing it.
I'm
And
pushing you.
you
Like,
push, yeah. And then to like actually go ahead and record something is like, oh, I actually did that. And then like actually have people hear us out and get good feedback. It's like, wow, like we really created something. We legit took an idea and didn't just let it pass by. We created something, and that feeling felt good.
yeah.
And just thinking about it, like your personality, my personality, and then like what we can bring forward in regards to male and female perspective, different backgrounds, but also different mindsets in our person. I feel like we can really just be those people for somebody, whether it's el comadre, like la
El compadre.
comadre, el compadre for somebody,
Huh.
or just like people just want somebody that's cool and laid back to listen to with good energy. I feel like that we can really bring that to the table for some people, just keeping it real and letting people
Hey,
know.
okay, I'm gonna like, I'm not, what about the name Chismeando?
I think somebody already took that. I swear.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure that would be already taken.
for reals? Look, I'm just, like, if it's something that pops in my head, I'm gonna say it
Say it.
because I don't want it to lose it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
say it.
don't, but for
Like, tell me why, like, earlier when we were talking about it in my head, it popped out like Al Chamoy.
we're gonna get some trial and errors, you know what I mean? Shit, El Cucuy and shit. Oh my god, Chuki's abajo de la cama and shit or something. Oh, I'm tripping. No, I mean we're gonna get like when I first started Trigger, like we had so many. I told her the first we wanted West Side Wednesday, West Coast Wednesdays. Um, um, uh, I think one of them is Catch the Seven, the Seven bus downtown.
Okay,
That,
Catch the Seven. That's dope. That's
yeah,
dope. I see you.
and I think we didn't. I think we didn't go with it because it just we couldn't agree to like what. And I had so many ideas on how to do a logo, a photo shoot. Like I really go and once if I think of I want to say a logo or a name, there has to be more to like it has to like bring more ideas, not just like okay that's the logo and then it doesn't trigger anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be more to it. So yeah, so Catch the Seven was one of them, and I was like, man, like I would want to do like a photo shoot or like for our logo, like on the bus stop on the 7, and
That'd be
have the
dope.
computers, and then have the speakers, and I mean the microphones on the side of the benches, and then just kind of like just sitting there.
That'd be dope.
You know what I mean,
That's dope. That's a dope idea.
bro? Like,
That's why I vibe with you.
okay, all right, I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I'm down.
That's why I vibe with
All
you.
right, so that was one of them. We never really went through it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was taken or not. That's the, yo, hear the fucking alarms. I mean, I moved to Mesa not to hear shit like that. So, but so for sure, what would it be like? I don't want, because the only thing you don't want to limit yourself if we have a platform, because so we are making a platform. We're like working out the kinks right now. So for the meantime, right now, do you want to continue Yo Soy Fresa on your own, or you want to demolish that?
I wouldn't demolish it because
That's your baby.
I feel like that's something I started and I
Yeah.
just haven't been persistent with it because I was intimidated with the technology aspect of it.
What about you turn Yo Soy Fresa and
Like also Fresa, that's who I am.
Okay.
The ramp box, that's the platform.
eres fresita?
Also deadass
¿Eres una fresita?
like anybody who knows me, like growing up, since I was in middle school, somebody knows me from back in the day if they refer to me as Fresa.
Why?
Because that was my nickname growing up.
Really?
Yeah, it was Fresa. So that's anybody that really knows me refers to me as Fresa. And like you'll hear that here and there, like when I see people from back in the like, oh Fresa, is that you? Because that's what I was referred to when I was little.
Do you know what like the stereotypical fresita is?
Isn't it like a really cocky, like very
preppy,
like match? So here's the thing: this Stephanie and the Stephanie in middle school are two completely different.
Oh, I want to know the Stephanie middle school.
So Fresa came about because when I was in middle school, my best friend actually gave me that nickname, and we're talking about I was like a girl who was like wearing like, how do you call them?
Like polos and cardigans.
Not polos and
like,
cardigans, but I was just very
Fitch?
girly. I had girly pencils and like a girly like backpack, and I always had pink shoes, and I was just really girly and like preppy.
Okay.
Like I was
Like
an energy
you were like
ball.
you were like Hollister and all that shit.
Tampoco, because we was broke. Don't get it twisted. We shopped at the swap meet.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's all good.
But I always had like really colorful clothes. I had like a cute like everything. I would try to match what everything, and I would wear diademas. I would even wear diademas and stuff to
What
middle
the hell
school.
is diadema?
Diademas is like
Don't tell me-
headbands, but the metal, like the plastic ones.
Oh, cause like I thought you said a tiara. I was like, this girl walked in with a tiara.
No, no.
Oh, with the little diamonds on it,
Like stuff like that.
like to
just
push your hair-
girly stuff.
to push your hair back,
Yeah.
okay.
So then the girl that ended up being my best friend, that this is life. We're talking about a girl with like khakis, a white t-shirt, creased up, like
Hood
everything
vibes.
clean cut, like Converse, clean cut. And we just ended up becoming friends over the years, and I started rubbing off on her and she started rubbing off on me, and it was just a beautiful friendship. She actually started calling me Fresa, and it stuck. It stuck throughout
that's dope.
like I love her.
Yeah.
Like
You have to bring her on.
huh?
Bring her on.
So remember the last podcast I told you my best friend had passed away? That's her.
Oh, my bad. R.I.P. Oh no.
Like la vida, but then they like
Hey, that shit hurt.
it does. Trust and believe. That was another lesson learned in my life. But that's my girl, and throughout my life, that nickname always stuck with me through middle school and high school.
Okay, we're not gonna demolish Yo Soy Fresa.
No.
And after that,
So also Fresa, that's kind of like me.
Right.
Like if I was to develop something, develop ideas, create something, and have it be identified, it would be me. That's kind of like my own logo. But the ramp box, that's kind of like the platform itself.
how would you want to put? Because I don't want it to be one-sided, heavy on a logo, and then one-sided, heavy, and then we just never meet a happy medium. That's why I say never try to stay away from the both platforms.
Yeah.
But we could always integrate something. Like if we would do like a logo, we'll do like a fresa.
Yeah,
Like a
that's
small
what I'm saying.
Like
Yeah.
it's so small, but it means so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's like dude, trust me, like I will have so many ideas because that story just like I mean like
So like if you look at my logo for the Oso Fresa ramp box, it's a girl with a basic t-shirt holding a cup of coffee, but in her pocket she has strawberries.
that's I'm a bad friend. I didn't really look at.
You suck.
No,
You
no,
suck.
no, no, no. Because I was so like interesting in your mind. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Your mind is like more powerful. So I was like, I saw the logo, cool, but I really wanted to know what your how your mind works. That's why I was like so like logos are cool, but it's like I want to know how you think. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a look at it. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
So for sure, back to like creating a new platform. I don't would would you want to stick to a one-sided like idea based platform, or you want to be very broad and very just open about anything, because it's tough bringing up talking about content, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? We've been so lucky to talk about anything we want right now because we're just two fresh minds, we're just
Mm-hmm.
talking. It's the second time, but I think I have like 23 episodes already.
Mm-hmm.
At one point you hit a wall to like you know what I mean? Like that's why you kind of like set up like a conversation, like key like one or two like three stories, and then from there probably get to two of them, and then the third one kind of triggers a bunch of stuff, and then you just like go off.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to stick to like a certain subject or certain vibe?
I feel like we can kind of go like with the topic and kind of just go from there in the sense
Yeah,
of like maybe these 3 or 4 episodes we want to talk about relationships. Maybe this three
yeah.
or four
I,
episodes
I,
we'll
I
talk.
like talking about relationships,
We learned so much from them
bro. I don't know why, like I always gravitate to like
talking about some ex.
not about exes. I don't want to talk about my ex. I'm okay. I
Hasta
gotta.
la botella.
Nah, we were on that Jameson and Jack. Yeah, I mean, but right now we're on a phone cup right now. But I feel like, what do you think? It's because it's hard for people to send their personal life to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's hard to find someone with that like like email like, hey, and then we could go off on it. You know what I mean? At one point when I started Triggered, I wanted to have a segment on I call it unhelpful advice. That's
We all
dope.
have that.
Is it dope or
We
not?
all know unhelpful advice.
Yeah, like so it's helpful, but it's like unhelpful sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on like the approach on or like situation. So I was gonna
Yeah.
say I'm not gonna help you, but it's unhelpful. 'Cause, I mean, it could be a 50-50. So I would you be open to that on the new platform once we have a name for it and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thing with me is I roll with it.
All right.
You can throw it at me, and if I can't take it, I'm gonna be like, fuck, let me try it. And then I'll be like, nah, I can't take it. But I'm always gonna try.
Yeah. Oh no, trying is key. You know what I
But
mean?
at the same time, you know me, I'm an open book.
I,
Like,
I
I'll
know
talk
you are.
about it. I'll be about it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I mean, I'm down. I'm really excited. I mean, for sure.
It's like me when I was first thinking about doing the rant box. My original idea technically was have people send a rant and then just focus on the topic of the rant. So hear out the rant and then go off of it. Or también I was thinking about doing something where I focused on people's hustles.
Okay, like it's like, yeah, or like entrepreneurs and stuff like that.
Yeah, like people who were
It's
not
tough to.
afraid to create something from an idea.
Yeah, Uh, that's all. That's all good stuff. It's just I think any idea is good. It's just steamrolling and constantly rolling with it. You know what I mean? Because how many entrepreneurs do you really know? And then know their story, you would have to really like
Network.
yeah, network. You have to really hit like 100 of them to talk, and then you probably get like
To schedule
10,
one.
10, 1, 2. You know what I mean? Out of 100.
But see, the thing is, the way I would approach it, it's like I feel like even if you're a single mom, you're a hustler.
Oh,
Even
facts.
if you're starting a
Or single dad.
for example, I had already reached out to one of my homegirls from middle school. Shout out to Katie, but she,
Shout
she's
out.
jumping head forward into a clothing line for children.
Does she have a? Do you have an Instagram or something like that?
I do have her on
Come on now, you gotta plug. You
Instagram.
gotta plug your girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
like
hey,
I'll post her on my Instagram and I'll send you the
okay,
info. But
put it yourself.
and she just hit me up too. She's always consistently going with she's always trying new ideas because she has a daughter. She just got married. She has a daughter. I believe since she was 16 she had her kid.
Oh, I was young.
And she was struggling, not to put her business out there, but she has opened to
She's
me.
not the only one.
Yeah, she has opened up to me about her struggles and what she's been through. And honestly, like, that's just somebody I see as a hustler.
Yeah,
no
it's,
matter
it's just.
what.
I mean, hustle could be any shapes or sizes,
Mm-hmm.
any story. I mean, it doesn't have to be money physically. It could be just like you said, a single mom, single dad, single
Mm-hmm.
grandparent, and just going through that
So her
struggle.
clothing line is Too Sweet Clothing, Too Sweet Clothing.
Okay.
So she's starting that line with her husband. She legitimately walked away from her full time position,
Wow, that's
and
tough.
her man is taking on the economic portion of their relationship
Yeah.
and their household and their family, so she can start up this business for him. And just the fact that she's willing to start it and willing to go out of that general idea of a 9 to 5 and let's both work a 9 to 5. She's putting her face out there. She's putting herself out there, and she's trying to hustle. And I can do nothing but respect that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like this podcast thing. Yeah. I mean, you want to make something out of it.
You're creating
Yeah,
something.
creating and put. I mean, there's so many people podcasting. I mean, you would hope that your podcast will make an impact. I mean, apparently, because everybody that we've talked to, this means the impact. You know what I mean? So, for sure, at one point, I hope, and I'm not even speaking about it myself anymore, because you're potentially a potential partner now. So I hope for us, this could be a a daily thing. That's all we like. Walk in the morning. Let's do some recordings, and that we just walk out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the ultimate goal. You
We
know what I
gonna
mean?
do it.
Oh no, I'm manifesting. I'm saying I'm manifesting out
Put
there.
it out there. Put it
Uh,
out there so we can walk into it every single
I
day.
know, dude. Like honestly, like I look at stuff all the time, like because I want it so bad to the point like if I keep on looking at it, I'm just gonna goal driven. Like I started looking at offices.
Do it.
I mean, they're not expensive. I thought they were like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I mean, they're
Mm-hmm.
not. So I was like, okay. I mean, we can't go like super massive, but like we could get like something like $200 a month or something like that. And it's like a
Mm-hmm.
tiny little hole in the wall. But
But it would be our space
yeah,
for
so
our
it's just the
creations.
environment. It's just like like yo, I'm gonna go to the office real quick. I'm gonna record. Like it's a
Don't you
trip.
feel like a boss just saying that?
Uh, I know, and then I knew someone. I was telling them I was like, oh, why you doing all that? Like, dude, like chill. I was like, all right, so I'm not gonna talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Like I was like instead of like it's like ganas, they're like oh like
And you'll have people like that.
yeah
Because
yeah
at the end of the day, you'll have people that don't even know how to think big like that.
that's true.
And it's not their fault either, because sometimes people aren't taught to think big.
I stopped the podcast for a real long time.
I believe you. Look at me right now. The rant box is on pause.
No, it's on pause,
It's on pause
but for
because,
something greater though.
but now I've met you, because everything happens for a reason. I'm just like, yo, like this is legit, like
Eh,
a dope hobby, something I can do and should keep pushing.
Yeah,
And out of nowhere, I would just have people like, yo, what's up with the next rant?
yeah.
And I was just like, yo.
But now you see the setup. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you get the duplicate, but I mean you could get some like you could have a single one. You don't have to have a two. You could just have one. It could just be the rant box, and it could just be one microphone, one interface, and you could get a tablet mini. You know what I mean? And just boom, and
Boom.
that's it. I mean, and that could be your personal platform. I mean, obviously, eventually we want to talk to other people. It could be one or two, so we would have to expand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
I'm with
why.
that.
That's why I'm already saving myself to upgrade everything. You know what I mean? Because I'm very excited to be honest. That because dude, you're funny, man. Dude, you're so much.
Yo, no.
Sí, eso es lo que me dicen, no sé, shit. I don't know.
¿Quién te dijo que suenas feo? Las
Ah, una
tóxicas.
comadre, ajá, las tóxicas.
Las tóxicas.
Nah,
Pinches viejas rosadas.
I know somebody got butthurt because I was complimenting your voice.
Dude.
They're like, oh, like why you like straight flirting with her? I'm like, bro, it's just like, see, that's why you. That's I wasn't. I don't want to say anything bad, but I was just like, if we're not in the same vibe, don't kill our vibe.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Just because I don't, I'm not linking with you like that. Don't mean like,
Yeah.
and it's not even like it's not between me and Stephanie. It's just like it's very professional. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like you said, like what was that? The people that you said that we resemble.
What? Oh, yeah. So my homegirl, the one that did my nails, she was like, I bumped it up and she was loving it. She's like, you guys remind me of Frankie and Gina.
Gina the
Gina the
Latina.
Latina. And I was just like, I listen to them all the time.
Uh, you
Like,
you know who I talk to all the time?
who?
DJ C-Riz.
Dude, see, sorry.
You get excited. What happened? No, no,
No,
stay
so
energy.
like, so like, dude, I used to listen to him. I'll be like, damn, he sounds so fine. You know, like he sounds so fine. And then I started following him on Instagram, and I was like, oh, he not my type, but I still listen to it. And I was just like, damn, I thought he was. In my head, I was so in love with Sirius.
What was wrong with him? Hey,
Huh?
serious boy. Like, I'm sorry, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Stephanie, es que le gusta acá unos acá bien mamados and shit. Yeah.
I was just like, oh, like he's just not my type. But for me, for a long time, I was like, he's so fine. Like he sounds so fine, but he not my type. He
Yeah.
cool. He cute. He a cutie though. He a
So,
cutie.
all right, homie,
He a
don't
cutie.
downplay the man and
No, no,
shit.
he a cutie. He for sure a cutie.
All right,
He's just not the cutie for me.
he could catch you with a little henny and shit on the side.
I mean, I'll go ahead and drink with him.
I don't know what happened after that. And shit. Eso ya no sé and shit. Once we turn off the audio and the cameras and shit, you know
No,
say.
no, 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 no.
It's a quick handshake and little henny and shit. It's all good. Yeah, I was actually shout out to DJ C-Riz for the Ocean Records sweater that he hooked it up with.
Lit.
I just started talking to him and we started following each other and I was actually trying to jump on his podcast. I don't know how I don't know how big it is now, but for sure, I just like to like network like that. You know what I mean?
We got a network.
Those people like, dude, like, I'm very friendly on my platform, and I mean that's how you gotta be. This is how you gotta be. So it's just like, and that person can know that person, that person can know that person.
Yeah.
So it's like you never want to like shut down somebody, even if they're being rude or not. I mean, you just never go into it. You just never really like, oh, shut it down because potentially you could close the door. I mean, obviously you could always close the door, but never slam it in someone's face. You could just be like, no, thank you.
Como
And
dice mi tía, dales con el guante blanco.
¿cuál guante?
Like she used to be like never be disrespectful to anybody, just let people know what's up in the most respectful,
Oh,
most
like
beautiful
like
way.
let them down gently.
Yeah.
Sort of with the white gloves and shit. What the?
Yeah.
No.
Dales con el guante blanco.
Oh yeah, like
decía.
hit him with the, you know what I mean,
No,
with
el
that
guante
light
blanco.
tap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No te
yeah.
ensucias la mano, pero
Yeah.
con el guante blanco y no se va a ensuciar, you know, because you're being so smooth with it.
Yeah,
Like,
I just don't reply.
really.
I
I
don't.
feel like
Or I would double type. I would
you
like
do the
their.
little heart.
Yeah, I do the little heart.
Oh, so you be getting salty messages like that?
Sometimes I mean when I
Maybe
would.
on that haterade?
Okay, we vibing out here.
Ooh,
Yes,
child.
No, I mean, have you ever got any salty shit from your page?
Not really. Like I've never really gotten anything salty from my page, but like you get people that are like, oh, like why are you doing that? Or it's not really gonna be nothing really. Or dude, the what cracks me up is like when you tell the tias or your mom and they're like, what's that? Like you're like, oh, I'm working on a podcast. ¿Y qué es eso? Like I'm like, it's like the radio but on the internet.
Pretty much, but that's what it is.
Yeah, and they're like, ¿y eso para qué? ¿Eso qué? I was like, pues para chismear, like
Huh.
con todo el mundo.
For
Like,
reals. I got I got that same reaction about my older family, like my tias and stuff like that. Is the headphones not working? Is it not working?
yeah, it's acting funny again.
Bro, I need to hold up. I need to. Can you hear now? What about now? What about now?
Dale cuenta.
Dale, dale, dale. Can you hear it?
I felt a little something.
A little song. You felt it? Ah.
Nah, it's acting. Okay.
You got it?
No.
Like I'm not hitting it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not hitting this. I need to put more pressure.
You ain't getting it right.
I need to put
What is that?
I need to put more pressure. Hold up.
Wait. It kind of came back for a second. I don't know what you did.
Right there. Right there.
No, go back to what you were doing before.
Yeah, hold up. Let me change my position real quick. Right there.
Nah.
I feel like this would be like a worse relationship, but the communication's there. What about now?
Nah.
I think I'm just gonna give up, guys.
No, don't give up.
All right. Thanks for having me up.
No, don't
No.
give up.
What about now? We're trying to fix her headphones, guys. Just give us some chat. Just make sure I'm trying to fix her headphones. Okay. What about now?
Oh, wait. Yes.
You got it?
Woo, yes.
Yes. She's happy now. All right. So yes, I was trying to fix her headphones. They get kind of disconnected and stuff. So, what were we talking about? Haterades. Yeah. So
Haterade.
I don't know. I just this whole social media thing is so weird. I mean, we talked about it last time, but it's just like, are you really good at it? I mean, I know you're not really like internet or social media savvy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I was talking to somebody and he has his own like podcast too, and he gave me some pointers on how to like clean it up and stuff like that. Like be very like clean about how you post. Like it's so. Are you good at that stuff, or
Nope.
are you willing to like? Because I'm learning on the job. Like all this stuff, like literally, like editing videos, I learned in like literally like 10 hours. But I stuck to it. You know what I mean? Even this stuff, or even like trying to figure out these shirts, I've been doing it by myself. So like,
Mm-hmm.
how like seeing my platform, how would you fix it? Like, or how would you? Because potentially, I would want to ask you. Obviously, I don't want to get like, oh, just do it. It's fine because I mean, we need more than just
I
like,
would definitely hype it up more.
yeah.
You're just very. It definitely fits your personality.
I'm just throwing everything.
Not even that. It's just that. Oh. No, it's just como se say, not even that. It's just the fact that I'm very bubbly, colorful, very like el chisme, and like this and that, and inspiration. And you're very like straight to the point, mono, like clean cut.
So I'm dry as fuck. So just let me
You're
know.
not dry as fuck because that smile is lit.
All right, all right.
But it's just like very clean to the point, like así nomás. And I'm just like very out there. Me gusta la música, me gustan los colores, quotes, all that stuff, the hype. But también a veces me pongo like bien like into feelings and this and that y todo eso. So I'm kind of all over the place because, at 10 a.m. I might be like, I don't fuck with you. And then at 3:50, I'm like, never put anybody down. Like,
Right. Yeah, like you, like it's just levels to you. Like,
yeah, like I might be listening to something in the morning, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm that female, you know?
like, So it's like because it's like me. I listen to Christian music, not every day. So one day I could listen
I
to like
can't do that.
I listen to like worship music probably like
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and by Thursday and Friday, because I'm already exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably listen to like Nipsey or like Bone Thugs and Harmony, or
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah. I mean, you can see the transition. Like it's like catch you. We just have to catch you at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we could catch you at two different times with two different answers.
I mean, yeah.
So if I catch you like early as fuck in the morning, like 6 in the morning with some
No,
emotional
it
shit,
depends. I'm one of those people that like I'm very, very
because I'm
emotional.
still trying to figure you out, to be honest. I mean, so
You
I'm.
and every other person I know.
But this is a professional situation, so it's just like I really, because I.
See, I'm very grounded with my decisions, but how I react to somebody and something in regards to how serious I react to it, that's what varies.
Yeah.
But if you're like, "Hey, this is serious," I'll be like, "Fuck, okay," and then I
So
get serious.
disclaimer, this is serious. Let's talk about it. I was like, okay, so you already know
Yeah,
that because text messages are very like
yeah.
it's just one like it's just very mono. Like,
I'm just very like my personality is very bubbly. I don't like to take myself too serious. I don't
of
like to
course
take
not.
things
But
too serious. But if you tell me, "Hey, we gotta actually handle this and figure this out," I'll be like, "Fine, okay, dame un café, whatever. Let's go. Let's get this done. I want to get it over with." Like, boom, boom, and then I don't know. I just pop ideas, and you're like, "Shit!" Like it's a whole different step.
I'm gonna need the energy with this with the logo for sure. But I know what you mean because there's sometimes, man, I just don't want to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Like today, like I was just like I mean I woke up at 2 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up at 4 in the morning. Yo, I was fucking exhausted. I got yelled at. You know what I mean? I got yelled at work,
Yes.
and I was just like, I was really like ready to walk out today. I mean, not. And I granted, I always you always psych yourself out like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
walk out this bitch. Fuck it.
Right. Right.
Like middle fingers in the air, but you're there like 5 minutes later. Like, all right, boss, what you need? I mean, that's how it goes,
You start
dude.
thinking about like, oh shit, I got bills.
I got bills. Like it's. I mean, I can only speak for myself. I was like, yo, I got my kid. I got bills. I got my apartment. Like, but I can't just like. It's nice to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, mentally walk your way out of it. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you never fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever walked out of a job?
I've given a 2 day notice.
I tell you, I mean, it's still a notice, but yes,
I've
today.
given a 2 day notice.
Dang.
And I have never like really walked out of a job in a bad terms
Yeah.
because I'm just not that person. For the most part, I just handle business. When it comes down to it, I handle
Yeah.
business.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what was it?
It was the job I had when I was living out in Marietta at the group home.
Marietta?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, is it nice out there?
What's I mean, the
What's what,
houses are nice,
what's
but
considered nice? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean the houses are nice. But I was bored out of my mind. There's nothing really out there, unless you go like to Paris or something.
Oui, oui.
I'm not going to Paris. No,
Not like Paris, like Europe.
no, like Paris, like
I
California.
was like, dude, you went to Marietta, Paris. That's
No,
kind of.
Paris is like right there, like a little
Oh,
bit.
okay, okay, okay.
Paris,
By
California,
Riverside, by Riverside.
by Riverside.
Simon.
Yeah, so like, or if you go to Riverside, but I like I don't know, like I also experienced a whole lot of new stuff out there, living out there. Like I didn't know that people get mad when you park on an empty street and park in front of their house because they get the audacity to leave notes in your car and not to park there. And I was
Bro,
just thinking maybe it's just this one neighbor, and then it happened a few times in different places.
why? What?
Because like honestly, like just people are just a lot more privileged, I guess, out there, and there's just not so much population, so they feel like they can really say and do as they please, and they're kind of used to getting their way. So then when you get a little Latina from the hood, that's like nah.
Hey, you better get this four loco to the face and shit.
Ew.
That's dude. I ran into people like that, like
Yeah.
super cringe. I'm like, bro, like you feel entitled. It's just to the point like you see it pouring out, and someone was just like, bro, like,
Yeah.
you're meeting. I'm a nice person, so you're not gonna get a reaction. But dude, you come out with that personality to the wrong person, you're gonna get slapped. You know what I mean?
You
You
never
like,
know. I mean, old Stephanie would have definitely handled that situation or those situations a lot differently. But I mean,
like you like hands.
I
Like
mean,
I gotta, cause like look, I've got like at this moment like you're a fresa, Stephanie. I'm gonna stab you, Stephanie, and then now like I'm gonna talk to you, Stephanie.
so that's the thing. I've grown.
You're only
No,
23.
like,
You
look.
grown a lot
So the
fast.
thing is, when I was younger, I really didn't know how to defend myself. And then I met that person that I'm telling you, my best friend, and she was the complete opposite from me. So a lot
Yeah,
of her rubbed off on me in the sense that she told me not to tolerate people and their BS, and do
bullshit.
not be scared to square up when you gotta square up.
Savage.
But then a lot of me passed out on her, and she kind of chilled back on being so like
I gotta see
aggressive,
that.
and she started dressing more feminine and stuff. So that friendship was really meant to be in so many beautiful ways.
That's the
But then apart from that, it's like at the same time as a woman, you're going to mature. And as you're maturing, you're going to be like, I mean, I don't want to be that obnoxious person who just pops off everywhere. I don't know about other people, but the way I see it, I don't want a man who acts a fool and is over here
I hear scrapping everybody and
scrapping
shit.
everybody. Like, I don't want
I
to
know
go out with
I
my
know
man
people
and
like
him
that.
starting a fight all the
You
time.
can't
Like,
even take the dude out.
you can't even think. So it's like I wouldn't want to be a dude, and he's like, oh shit, I don't know what's gonna come out of my girl's mouth. She might start popping off. Like, no, like I won't. Like, if anything, if a dude's with me, he's gonna know. Fuck, like she's gonna speak her mind, but she's gonna handle it correctly.
Yeah.
And then if she might lose it, she's gonna look at me and she's gonna be like,
Help
get this
me.
bitch, get this bitch, or I'm gonna get her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you need
yeah,
to handle
yeah.
this, because if I start continue to handle this, it's gonna get ugly.
Yo,
Like,
she's about to be in handcuffs right now.
like.
Ah,
Shit,
damn.
pero no, like at the same time as a woman, you mature and you start realizing I don't want to act and look that way.
Yeah, I know a lot of people my age that still act like that.
Yeah.
Like like I feel like they. I remember I don't want to say too much, but I'm really trying to word this right because they listen to this. They they you're vibing with somebody and like you're totally cool and like my personality, I'm not really a threat. So it's like more of like a fight threat. But for some reason this individual had to like tell me that he has so many fights in their lives, and
They feel like those are accomplishments.
I'm just like, all right, bro. Like I was like, okay, like oh, I'm still aggressive. I'm just like in my mind, I was like, boy, that's childish. And you know what I mean? Like oh, and I was like, you're not scaring me. You're just making myself more childish.
Yeah.
And then I just don't really want to associate
You're just
myself.
showing me where your mindset is.
Yeah, like I don't really want to fuck with you no more. Like just because like you just told me like, well, I stay away from bad. I stay away from negative shit.
Yeah.
I stay away because I have a lot to lose, as far as myself because my daughter needs me. So the last thing I want is someone that's saying, I'm always getting in fights. Someone looks at me.
Yeah.
Like, why would he? Why wouldn't I?
And you're gonna think about it twice because at the end of the day, you have so many other responsibilities, and you have people that depend on you. Once you have people that depend on you, you're gonna have a different mindset. And you're gonna be like, I can't be acting a child anymore. I can't be acting a
You
fool.
shed a lot of
My
people.
ratchetness needs to stop.
No, wait, hold on.
Okay,
No, hold on.
pause.
Wait, hold on, hold on. Nah. Ratchet on the floor, dance floor is okay.
That's on the weekends.
That's a Saturday night. Yo,
But
we still haven't gone out, eh? I know you're liking it, and I have Saturday off too.
okay.
Wait, hold
Ya
on.
dijiste,
Nah,
wait.
hold on.
What am I doing this Saturday?
You gotta
This
give.
Saturday?
You have to give permission to your man.
Permiso. No, comunicación. No, now that I think about it, he's actually having a boys' day on Saturday. And me and the girls were planning something, anything. So the question is, how do you feel about joining a girls' night? Because my man's just joined a girls' night. He actually said that was fun.
So it's kind of. Oh yeah, how was it?
So he ended up coming to girls' night, and he wakes up the next day. And he's like, "Hey, girls' night was kind of fun.
Yeah, of course it is.
It was lit."
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
like, "I like your friends."
that's good. How was it? Like, were you like shoulders kind of came down?
What do you mean?
Like, like when you.
I was like happy because for the first time, well, the person I'm associating myself with, not my boyfriend, but the person I'm associating myself with at the moment.
Hold on, let's say that again.
Not my boyfriend, but the person I'm associating myself with at the moment. I introduced him to my friends, and my friends are a lot to handle because their personalities are all very
Different.
not very different because we have a lot of the same sarcasm, this and that, but they're just very unique and they're very strong in their own way.
Yeah.
And they're very protective of me as I am of them.
Telling you like a little diamond. Of course you want to protect that. You know what I mean?
You know.
It's just got a little. I had thrown a little hype in there a little bit.
No, but they're very protective of me. And especially because, like I've mentioned before, my circle of friends, that is my close circle of friends, we've been through each other, like we've been there for each other, and obviously you see what your girl has gone through, y cuando le duele a ella algo, te duele a ti.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how tight we are. So it's like when a guy's gonna come around in their head is like, oh, you're bringing him around like that, okay, now we gotta really see if he's about it, because I don't want him just coming around and hurting you, you know. So it did kind of get awkward because
Yeah.
my best friend, she went into her protective mode, but I gotta admit he handled it like a boss.
Boss mode.
Boss mode.
He took it. He took the punches.
Like, let me put it this way: like, if somebody approached me the way my friend and
Hey, you have to give your friends a disclaimer. Like, I ain't know, like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get ratchet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't come at me because, like, I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he's my podcast partner. You have to go so hard. You know what I mean? Like,
he cool.
He's cool. Like,
he cool.
I'm gonna give him the
He
hall
my
pass.
mans.
I'm gonna give him the hall pass. Like, yeah, I mean, not too much, but you give him a little something.
That's my friend.
It's,
Like,
it's a friend.
that's my friend.
Yeah.
But
That's good though. I mean, that's good.
yeah.
That's good friends. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
how they are. But like it's sometimes it throws me off because I say he handled it like a boss, because if I was in his shoes and somebody approached me that way, I would have looked at him and be like, "You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Take my ass home."
Yes.
But he handled it like a boss, and he just smiled and he was like, "I like her. I have
Like-
good intentions.
Like,
You want a shot or what?" Like,
oh, he cleared it up with the shot.
like he was like, "We gonna drink or what?" But he was just very clear, like,
Like,
I like her.
yeah.
We're seeing each other. And then
See where it
my
goes.
homegirl's like, "Well, when you gonna make her your girl or this and that?" He's like, "On my time, when we discuss it, when we decide." I was like, in my head, I was like, yes.
Take me home.
I was like,
Take me
the
home.
crowd went wild.
Like, hey, cásame ya.
Nah, tampoco.
I told you when. I told you when it's a wedding and shit.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna be your maid of honor and shit.
You're gonna have to fight my best friend. That's a guy, and all the females in the crew.
I'll get down and there'll be a little Royal Rumble and shit. Yeah. No, but that's good though, cause that's when I said your shoulders came down.
To a certain extent,
Yeah. I mean,
now it's like
that
to them,
part-
it's like, here's that guy you've been talking about, and
Well-
then to him, it's like I talked to so much about my friends. He kind of knew what to expect, but he kind of could now put a face to the personality.
Because I say the shoulders came down is because that could make it or break somebody. As far as like, because you're interacting outside of your just one on one. You're in a very a high pace area, like you have alcohol and you have your friends and stuff like that, different personalities, your judgment of
Oh
character.
yeah.
So like he took all of that and he still held his ground. So like or someone that could just got so fucked up and it just made a bad impression.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah, I mean,
I can't do a messy dude.
yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, era Catherine, so I mean, he had to put on the suit
I
and
mean,
shit.
no, that's the thing. He was just chilling.
Yeah, that's
He
what I'm
came
saying.
as himself.
Yeah, that's good. Like he wasn't somebody.
He didn't try to dress it up and he dressed it down. He came as himself.
Yeah, you know what's funny when you told me like I've been in that situation.
Uh-huh.
Like yo, like I've been cornered like that. But I was on the other side of like
You were the one grilling homeboy?
no, I was the one being grilled, and then I was the one saying I have good intentions, but it kind of like went sour.
Yeah, it can always go good or bad.
Not well, it's just like should I expose myself? How long has it been?
Expose.
'Cause,
Mucho
all right,
chisme, mucho chisme,
look, dude,
mucho chisme.
this individual that I was talking to at one point, it
Mm-hmm.
was always it was a relationship that it was very complicated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As far as I was lost, I wasn't really there. You know what I mean? I had just me and my BM were not together anymore, and
Mm-hmm.
I jumped on a relationship too quick,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't give myself time to cope. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought the right thing was do is find somebody. So I found somebody that did not deserve what my intentions were because they didn't see where I'm coming from. I ended up just pretty much feeding her everything. You know what I mean? Everything she wanted to hear because I wanted to distract myself from the hurt that I had in my body, my system, as far as me, my BM not being together. You know what I mean?
But when you say you were feeding everything she wanted to hear, was it to give her reassurance or give yourself reassurance that she was gonna stay?
Both.
Okay,
So like because I'm a good talker.
I know.
I'm a good talker, so I could read you and I could be like, okay, I know what you want,
Mm-hmm.
and I could just tell you everything what you want. And so it's a flaw. It's not a. I mean, I don't do that shit no more because that really hurt me
Mm-hmm.
because I saw the pain that I caused. You know what I mean? And that was like, dude, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, and when you were saying like, oh, like I got cornered, and then they were like, oh, what do you have your attention? I was like, dude, and 90% of that I said was pretty much pure, but the other 10 was like I was like in pain. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I didn't really know what I wanted, but I know what I wanted. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because I chose the right person, but not the right time in
Mm-hmm.
my life.
And that's totally it happens to everybody.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and I've talked to this person, and then like that person has a big heart to the point like I know what you're going through. I've been there, and it sucks that it like came down like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And to this day, dude, like I fucking like I wish I'd never done that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've known this person for like so long. You know what I mean? And it's
Did you
just
kind of ruin a friendship? Do you think?
no,
No. Okay, so you guys were able to
because
save something there.
yes, because everything that as far the whole time I was there, I was being honest. Like as far as like my like the way I felt, like my heart to her, like you know what I mean? Like hey, I like you, and because I really did, but everything I was saying, it was just at the not the right time. You know what I mean? There was like hurt to what I'm telling you because how I was feeling because my mind was like there, but not really. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? My body's there, and my the way I feel towards you is there, but
Like you want to make it happen,
yeah, like
but
you're forcing it, but you're telling you like it's just like the love is not
it's like
really.
you know you're that person and you can be that person, but at that moment you don't have that capacity.
Yeah, that's why the whole time because this girl like really was like trying to cuff it down, like you know what I mean,
She was trying to cuff
like
it
down,
down.
like I swear to God, and I saw that and I was like, I stopped a lot of it, you know what I mean, because I was like, if it goes any further, I'm really never gonna talk to this person. So I knew where like I was like, and I really wanted to like take it slow, you know what I mean, and because this person was not about to
You
take us.
didn't know if you were ready for that commitment.
Yeah, so I wasn't ready. You know what I
That's
mean?
where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you're not ready. Like we're not ready.
Like I have given myself time to heal,
Yeah,
but I get intimidated, which is something I've never gotten intimidated from before. Commitment.
yeah. I think that's why right now, as far as me, I just I've never been single. Well, I've been married when I was 18. No, seven. I was with someone 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I got divorced at 24. So, 24 and 25 and 26. I was kind of like single, but like I
Caught
was,
up.
I was single, but like I was so buried in my work. I those years I don't really remember because I was like buried in my work because I know what I wanted in my goals and for my future. So yeah, technically I was single, but I didn't talk to nobody. You know what I mean? And then I met my BM. So and then my BM to now.
Mm-hmm.
So I only been in two serious relationships. So and then I've never gave myself time to actually like now,
Mm-hmm.
like enjoy the world, like see what's out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was just like, so that's why I'm saying like I want to give myself time. I don't really want to like link up with nobody.
Do
Like
it.
I'm a like if that's why like I tell people like yo I'm not dating nobody. Like we could talk, we could chill vibes, we could go out and eat, but like you're not about to move into my house. You're not about to be my daughter. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like you're not spending the night. Yeah,
Mm.
she like
That's where it gets difficult when you start letting them spend the night.
yeah.
Like, wait, us, I don't know. I get so comfortable. Like, once I like a dude, if I'm like,
What's the rule on spending the night?
uh, it has to be somebody I'm willing to drop the hose for.
Drop the hose.
Yeah.
Have you dropping your hose?
For
If you don't
this
want to say
person
it,
that I'm associating myself with,
if you don't want to say it's
yeah, I
fine.
dropped the hose
Yeah,
temporarily until he fumbles, if he fumbles.
that's
But
why you didn't come out with two phones this time. I just
oh,
like
no,
nah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I told you last time me and him were joking around, like he was like, "Yo, why are these guys hitting you up?" And I showed him. I was like, "My phone, like I'm not
So
responding."
you deleted a bunch of people.
Not even that because I'm in good terms with my host. But like
Is does that work? Like honestly, that to my perspective, that doesn't work
I don't fake the funk if it's like
because it's
when
kind of awkward, bro, to have them on your DMs or not even that, just like DM but not read it, but still like see your story.
no, for me it's not awkward because they know what it is.
So they're pretty much like just sitting back, waiting until this fucking guy trips and falls, and then they're gonna just shark.
No, I tell them not to wait. Like when I say like I dropped my hose, it's like the dudes that like have tried talking to me or whatever, and we kind of kicked it off or whatever. But at the same time, it's like if I'm into you, I let it be clear that I'm into you and my attention is on you. And if I'm not, I let it be known like, hey, we're hanging out. That's what it is.
Yeah,
But like, don't fall in love. Like, go out on
it's hard. It's
dates.
hard not to fall in love with Stephanie, guys. I know. It's hard. Call me. DM me at Trigger Recipe. We'll get through it. You know what I mean? I'll do Holt's little therapy session.
No, but
I'm gonna start my own crew. Like you know what I mean? The broken heart guys.
are you gonna start a therapy thing like a circle, like a support circle?
Don't say that because they'll get full quick. You know what I mean? There's a lot of broken
No,
hearts.
but it's like I'm very straight up. Like
Yeah.
and it's very rare for and I've been told like it's rare. It's so rare to find women like you. And it's like I'll tell guys like, hey, I know we're hanging out and stuff, but I don't want a relationship. I don't want attachment. If you feel like you're getting attached, we need to stop spending time together. And it's like,
But are they honest most of the time?
what do you mean?
Like, oh nah, we're good.
Or
Like,
you just catch the signs. Like once they start asking you who you're going with, what are you doing, or you just once I realize that you're getting attached to me, I start to push you away.
yeah, okay, yeah. Because I'm trying to like picture all this together.
Like I felt like such a dude the other day when I was talking about it with my cousin, but I was telling her like I had a dude had a full on tantrum on me
Oh,
because I didn't invite him somewhere, and I went. It was like something he
how
offered to
how
do,
old is this individual? If you don't mind me asking, is he older than me?
like around your age.
What, dude? You're a disgrace.
Like we had been talking for a little bit or whatever as friends, and I had made it clear I don't want a relationship, I don't want a thing,
And he's pressing it.
and he was pressing it, so I started pushing him away, and like every little thing he's like, oh, I wanted us to do that, and you're out there doing it with your friends.
Oh, that's so cringe,
Dude.
bro. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm gonna put the audio video.
But I told my cousin, I was like, what the, is this what guys feel like? Is this what it feels like to be a dude? Like
Hold on. First of all, girls be doing that shit too. Like
no, girls be doing that. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, is this what guys feel like when they're like, like she's bothering, she tripping, like I don't even want to fuck with this female no more. Like, you annoying. Like,
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, this is a cool dude. I would recommend him like to start a relationship with
but
anybody.
not for you.
But I made it very clear the entire time I'm not a place where I want a relationship.
Stephanie locked up. I mean, to
But
not.
like right now, even the guy I'm talking to, like like I told you, I let him know my focus is on you.
Hey, you better come next time, fool. I swear to God, homie, I had the Xbox ready for you and shit. I had the Capri Suns. I had the dude. I had the yogurts ready for you. I mean,
Yeah.
like, bro, like you should have just came, bro.
Bruh.
Anyways,
But yeah, like and him, it's like crazy because he's never actually brought up commitment. We just kind of naturally started
it's just
seeing each
it's a,
other every day.
yeah.
Both,
It's just natural, like blends.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we both just kind of, hey, am I seeing you today? And hey, am I seeing you today? Like,
Do you
our,
need to see your individual every day for you to be satisfied?
no,
You're very independent.
I'm very independent, but I am very clingy when it comes to the person I like.
I can see.
Like single Steph and taken Steph are two completely different
I can
females.
see. It's hard. Like, I don't.
And like Steph with her friends and Steph with her homies and Steph with her man, completely different
So you
people.
have three different personalities.
Like when it comes to my man, like you are my best friend, you are like loving me and spoiling me, and I'm your brat. But when it comes to other people, like I don't give a fuck. I'm tough as shit. Like get the fuck out of my face. But when it comes to my man, I'm a big baby,
I can't picture you like that.
and that's exactly how everybody feels, and
Okay.
that's why only my man's gets that attention.
Oh, that's perfect. I mean, that's how it should be. Your man should get what.
Like that's the only person that I expect to see me in las buenas, las malas, el medio, like to see me on some weak shit.
Yeah, of course.
Because why, as my man, is your job to pick me up and help me when I can't do it for myself, and
Facts.
vice versa.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna see all aspects of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get the worst, the best of you, the
Yeah.
cute,
Like he's seen
cringe.
the la tóxica y la emocional.
You're toxic, bro.
Bruh, I am toxic.
No.
I'm toxic.
What's your definition of your self toxicness?
So like me, I have a lot of guy friends, especially like because I'm even you, like doing this whole podcast with a guy, it would throw a lot of dudes off. But let
Yeah.
him talk about hanging out with some female. Let him talk about I'm gonna go hang out with some female.
Can let it happen? No. You don't like it?
I don't like where this female pop out. She's my best friend, but why she pop out of nowhere now? Like, but she's my best friend. Okay, but why am I hearing about her now?
She should have been. She should have been part of the package in the beginning.
Yeah, like all my friends, they've been the package. I've been you knew them before you met them, kind of friends.
Yeah.
But it's like all these random men.
Like yeah.
Like yeah, I'm a toxica.
I don't think that's toxicity. That's just kind of like you just gotta lay it on the table in the beginning.
Yeah, like me, I don't just
I
like
know you're trying to justify your shit.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. Like I tell you, guys know guys, girls knows girls. But at the same time, like it could be a female. But if I get a bad feeling about it, and I say like, "Hey, I'm not cool with it," respect that shit.
Yeah, I have no problem about my partner hanging out with the opposite sex. I've never because I would the way I would treat you. I hope that you give me in return. Yeah, I mean my ex partner would hang out with her friends. Dude, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go with my coworker. Me and him, we're gonna go get some breakfast." And I was like, "Cool, handle it."
But see, are you guys okay? So in your relationships, are you the type of person who's like, I'm gonna go hang out and do my thing? Because I'm the type of person. It's like, no vas, vamos.
No, because I like my personal time. So you go do you, I'm gonna do me. But me doing me is very like routine. Is like very like the same thing. So like I like to stay. I work outside, so I'm always outside. So the last thing I want to do is be outside. So I want to be home, enjoy my home, or I like to go to the gym, or I like to go to the batting cages, or play baseball. You know what I mean? So if that's what you're content on doing is hanging out with other individuals, if it's opposite sex or not, go ahead. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna press you. I'm not gonna question you because I should have. I'm gonna go into a relationship already automatically 100%. Out of all my relationships I've been with, even though I've been cheated on, I've never picked up someone's phone.
Yeah, don't do that.
You know what I mean? Like I even like dude, honestly, like my marriage, even though I knew she was cheating on me, I never went through her phone. It fell into my lap. For some reason, I saw something. Like a drone was out there.
Tú ya lo sabías.
Yeah,
Nomás
so like
necesitabas
there's and
confirmación.
even now I know my ex partner. I picked her phone up probably like 4 times in the 4 years I was with her, and that's because she told me to pick it up and give it to her, or like I had to call her mom or something like that. I feel like that's none of my business. whoever you're talking to is that's your personal life. That's not mine. That's your friends. That's your
And
family.
I'm the opposite.
I can't. I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. It's just because I don't want to. If I'm already built like that, why fuck with it? You know what I mean? Why start making that a thing now into your mental health, like mental health? So I'm healthy enough to not check your phone. So I'm not gonna start doing it because then I would have to need the satisfaction to check your phone now for my future partners, and I don't want to start that. So that's why I never check phones. I was like, dude, you could get a ding at 3 in the morning. I'm not gonna get up. Like that's if you want to tell me, tell me. If you don't, cool. And you could probably be cheating on me for the next 5 years and shit. I wouldn't even fucking find out. Dude, I believe am very like open as far as my personality is like. You want to party until 3 in the morning? Cool, go ahead. I'll stay home with the baby. Or if you do you want to go to Cabo with your homegirl? Go. I'll stay.
Ladies, si que te gusta estar de vaga
Like, hey, if I
with
it's
your
not,
girls and you want a man at home.
yeah, like no, it's just, bro. It's just like cause I'm a homebody, bro. Like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll take care of you. I'll wine and dine you, and we'll crack jokes and shit. But it's just like I want you to live your best life, but I want you to live your best life with me. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's why my person, and that's what like it kind of goes. It's bad though because a lot of people, it's good, but it's bad at the same time because they just, they.
I
I don't know.
wouldn't say
It's a
I'm
good.
controlling, but I do like full on transparency.
What can define
So when
transparency
I
for the
say
people
like
that
I'm
don't
the
know?
opposite, it's like I will like I'm not gonna go through your phone just to go through your phone because el que busca encuentra.
Yeah, I got like a bunch of things going through my head. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you, but yeah, go ahead.
El que busca encuentra. But what I do is like if I want to pick up your phone and go through social media on your phone just to scroll through shit, you shouldn't be getting nervous
Yeah,
because I'll hand you my phone and be like, "Hey, can you text so and so this?" Or I'll even like be driving and I'll hand my partner my phone and be like, "Can you respond this?" Like I like full on transparency.
yeah,
Like if I ask you, "Oh, quién era?" I expect an answer because if you ask me, I'm gonna give you an answer and I expect to know who it was or what it's
yeah,
concerning. But it's because that's just how I like. I like full on transparency. I like my partner to be like my best friend. I don't
yeah,
like to depend on my friends more than my partner when I'm really serious with somebody. So that's where I'm like, okay, I'm very different because me, it's usually like my girls have to tell me like I want us time. If not, I'm just gonna naturally assume you're inviting us
yeah.
because I'm very like that. So this dude that I'm associating myself with, he's teaching me I need boy time. And that's something I'm getting used to.
Oh, you're not used to boy time?
I'm not used to somebody being like, I need time with just the guys. Because I'll usually be like, okay, well,
Let's go.
let's go. I'll sit in the car on my phone. I don't care. Like I'll tan or like or tell their girlfriends I'll hang out with their girlfriends. But it's like
It's not
he's
healthy.
like
Yeah, it's like no, hold up.
like he's teaching me like nah, it's
I
guy
have
time.
to. I've heard something he said like I need a life outside of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's healthy. It's not. It's nothing bad, dude. I mean, he's not pushing you away. It's just like if anything, it's like bringing you closer. But yeah, I mean, seeing the same face constantly is kind of just like
See, I'm not like that. I'm clingy.
I know
To
you
me, it's
are.
like I want to see your face.
Like
Show me your face.
I'm trying to sit on your face.
No,
Oh no, no.
mommy, I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, shit, señora, discúlpame. Lo vamos a presionar ahorita.
Shit almost blew up.
Oh my bad. Hey, we got the future mother-in-law over here listening to this.
You're tripping.
Hold up. Hey, this shit went. I'm gonna have to like ping this right here where I said that you want to sit on his face.
I mean,
I guess my knees kind of hurt today.
I mean-
No, but that's good though. Like he's telling you what.
like he's showing me like, hey, like, like I need guy time, and
That's very important though because I
and
mean it just
he's-
gives him a reset.
He's the first person I've talked to who tells me that like
I never
no,
had-
it's gonna be the guys like. But then I was like, okay, well then you gotta leave me money to go get my nails done that day. And he's like, okay. Like if you,
Yeah.
I need something to do. If you're gonna be gone to distract me,
Are you
from
the
my
one that hits him
toxic
up
ass.
like, hey, what time you come back, or like?
I like to do. I like it to be very mutual. I like to naturally check in. Like my natural instinct is like, hey, I hope you're having a good day. I got out of work, like, or you're like, I'll check up on him. But it's very mutual también. Like,
That's your guys' connection. I mean,
like I just like things to be like that. It comes with that respect aspect. Like
Yeah.
I like to know what's going on with your day, even though I'm not there. You know, checking in, showing me that you care. I need that love. You know, I need that affection, that attention. Like I need attention when it comes to my partner. I don't want attention from all these other people. I want attention from my partner.
Okay.
Like that's how I am. If my focus is on you, show me that your focus is on me too. If not, I'm gonna get distracted real quick. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nah, we're not. I'm about to ping this real quick. 104. No, but that's good. I mean, like, I mean, you learn. You know what I mean? That's very important because you don't want to. If you don't set those boundaries in the beginning, and then, like you said, where did this come from? Isn't just gonna cause a lot of problems. You know what I mean? And I think that's where I start learning to, hey, I always tell everybody if I when I talk to somebody, I'm like, I'm a workaholic. I'm sorry, and that's how it is.
And not every girl wants a guy who's working all the time.
Yeah, so
Some of
like
us want. Some girls like guys that are home most of the time.
find him. Let, I hope you live your best
Well,
life.
there's some guys like they're not gonna be living their best life. That's for sure. Some girls like bums.
Uh,
I'm sorry, but some girls like a guy who's home all the time and who's gonna be physically there. And what are they gonna do? There's the girls who got with their boyfriend and slept on the mattress on the floor and nothing else in the room, and because their parents kicked them out because they just wanted to be with their boyfriend all the time and be with their boyfriend all the time, and
yeah,
like those girls, those girls
yeah.
who were like so in love with their little high school sweetheart, and then they just to them it's like, oh, this mattress on the floor
That's
is
where we came up from.
everything. And
Yeah,
but then there's girls that their man and them are struggling living at other people's houses all the time from one apartment to another because they want a man who's always there. And my neighbor literally told me that her son's baby mama was like mad that he would work a lot, like that there's literally women out there who
yeah.
get mad when
I
their
know. I
man
know a
works a
lot. I know
lot.
some people like that. So that's why like I've learned to tell people, look, I got one. I always tell them I got a fucking kid. She comes first, and she's always gonna come first. And two, I work a lot. I work 6 to 7 days a week. You probably see me every other week. Um, because I like my personal time, and since I'm with my kid all the time, I need my personal time. And if I have some like time, like, you know what I mean, it's a Friday or a Thursday, you know what I mean, and that's all I could give you, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get my bag before I distract myself. And if you fucks with me, cool, I could adjust, like maybe giving more time. But I need someone to get used to the fact that I'm trying to get my bag, and then you're gonna fuck with me because not because not because I'm getting my bag, because no, because you like me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For the goals I have and how driven I am. Not because like, oh, he's getting the bag, I'm gonna settle with him. You know what I mean? Not because, I mean, it's just very important that I set those, like, yo, I'm always working. Please don't fucking hit me up. And then if I don't text you,
Don't assume that.
don't assume. Don't get butthurt. Why are you texting back? Call me. I'm like, I've been in the position. I've been in meetings. I'm talking to other employees, other drivers. Or sometimes I'm just so busy that sometimes I see it and I just put my phone in my pocket because one, I'm behind a vehicle and I had to be 100% focused, and sometimes se me va la onda. And there's some times that people would like, bro, like you never hit me up. I was like, yeah, sorry, you're not you're a priority, but you're not gonna distract myself. Potentially I could lose my job or my life. I'm not
Yeah.
saying like I'm out here fucking shooting, dodging bullets, but I have to, I have to like make sure my foundation is grounded before I do everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I like you said, like I just try to put everything, like, dude, I'm a workaholic. I know it's bad, but like you said, I know some people that like, yo, like you fuck with bums.
Like they dead as fuck to bums.
Yo, I know some people like, yo,
You know
like,
what female I'm talking? I call them hot Cheeto bitches. That's how I refer to them. And you know those hot Cheeto bitches. You know exactly what I'm talking. It was that girl in high school who was dating all the little stoners who wore different colored Converse and who were never in class. And like, dude, it's a 23, 25-year-old females with
yeah,
like who have nothing going on but uploading a video of bomb ass eyeshadow on their Instagram and nothing else because they gained so much weight from eating out all the time and living with the bum.
damn, girl, tell me how you really feel.
Like we know those female. I refer to them as hot Cheeto bitches.
I always told my brother, like, yo, you know what's funny? You never really seen like fine ass bitches on the road, and like it was like, yo, because they're always in the room, fucking doing their makeup, doing nothing.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
There's
know you're
some
talking.
females.
There's some pretty girls out there, but us all you always catch them on Instagram, and they're always where in their fucking room.
Yeah. But then there's also girls that I'm like, you know, bitches
Yeah.
that are just like they don't really got nothing going on for themselves. They waiting for their man, their bum, at home all the time, but they won't work and they make excuses for it, or they won't go to school and they make excuses for it, and then
Yeah.
they blame the fact that they can't move up on their man. Or sometimes you have these hotito bitches and a guy trying to get them up, and they're just staying
On some lame shit.
hostile
Because
on
they're
some lame
comfortable.
shit. Comfortable. And to them, it's like, son las morras que llegas y la casa está sucia, pero el maquillaje al 100. Y bien fodongas. Like,
But their eyeshadow's on point.
but their eyeshadow's on point. A mí que me sirve eso? Like,
I'm gonna eat eyeshadow today or what?
like, qué verga. Like,
Yo, se lava las pinches.
la mujer que, like, but then again, when you working so much, like, la mujer que te quiere is gonna work around it. And if she needs a little more time, she's gonna ask you for it. And she's gonna work around it. And you're gonna want to make just a little more time if you possibly can. If it's really something that you can possibly do and move some things, you're gonna do it as an instinct. Porque el que quiere estar, ahí está.
I've met individuals that like was compatible with my personal life. So I mean, and it's I just gotta for sure put those boundaries. You know what I mean? And like I mean everybody's compatible with somebody. You know what I mean? But for sure, like that's very key. And right now, I'm not even trying to get in a fucking relationship. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to enjoy. I want to like this weekend. It was supposed to be my only weekend by myself, but I might have my kid, so I was really just gonna scratch my nuts all weekend. Yeah, bro.
TMI.
Bro, fuck it. Dog life to the end. We're partners here.
La muchacha que le quiere ayudar. Like,
If you every quarter saves a life, and that's me. Donate. Nah, it's like it's cause like, dude, I've been like working so long. I'm not saying my because I've been having my kid for so long, and I love my kid.
yeah.
But this weekend was my only time without my kid, so I was like, I really don't want to do anything, and I really don't want to hang out with nobody. Yeah, I mean, and granted, I've never had that, and it's been a long time, so I was looking forward to it. So I don't want to lose that. Give away my free time to some girl that I gotta entertain for a couple hours.
No.
I just want to enjoy it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
want to enjoy. Like I said, I want to scratch my nuts for a couple hours for the next 2 days. I got a 12 pack in the fridge. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? But it's just like I don't want to just jump on a relationship.
Don't.
It's just
Don't.
I could talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Como
Talking.
te digo, I strongly believe, and as our past, at least my past has taught me, I don't try to get excited about anybody anymore until after a certain period of time that I give myself.
What's the time?
Usually I give myself 2 to 3 months, because that's when they're going to start truly showing you every color of them. Or a tint, or you're going to start you're going to, that little puppy love phase in the beginning where you're just kind of blinded and goggled by the good stuff. It's going to kind of fade out, and you're going to see who they are for who they really are.
So that puppy love is you have goggles on. You're like, oh my god,
You're like, they're perfect.
like they're perfect. Oh my god, like
I'm sorry. Like, oh my god, yeah, okay, he has 2 warrants, but oh my god, like his smile.
Wait, what?
Like,
what?
yeah, they'll be
2
like,
warrants.
they'll be
Who
like,
you fucking
they'd
with?
be like, oh, he has a warrant or whatever, but
Like,
he had he has a crazy stepsister, but it's okay, he's figuring it out. Or like, okay, yeah, right now he's living in a garage at 32 years old, but I mean, he's getting his life together. Like, all those goggles, or even just guys who's like, okay, yeah, he has a little bit of a temper or whatever, but we talked through it, and it's just like, but he beat your ass.
Whoa.
But he kicked you out the car and left you there to make a point, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It was my fault, girl. Like, no, those little goggles are gonna go away. You're gonna see like who they really are, and see what those actions really consist of.
Okay.
You're gonna start connecting it. That little fresh meat type of thing going on, it's gonna kind of fade.
Do you agree with like you talking to someone like on a consistent basis, consistent, and then you kind of not emotionally detach yourself, but you're like, I must just distance myself a little bit to see how they act. You know what I mean? Because you're busy. You know what I mean? You got your kid. You gotta go out of the state real quick, and not do it purposely, but like just do you. Or maybe purpose.
I don't like playing those mind games.
Mind games. There you go.
Because I don't like them being played on me. I like
Okay.
somebody to be very straightforward and real. If you got shit to handle, let me know you got shit. That's where communication comes into play.
Okay.
It's like, if you got shit to handle, let me know you got shit to handle. I'll let you handle your shit.
This is why I fucks with Rambox.
Like,
She tells me how it is.
I don't like those little games. That shit,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't fuck with it.
So you like so something like you know what like this weekend I really don't want to do anything. I don't want to fuck with nobody. So I mean I'm not like in those words,
I'm
but
gonna be like, you're acting weird. What's up?
oh, well not like that, but like really like genuinely how I say like I'm just gonna just have a me weekend.
I'll be like, okay.
So that's the right wording.
Thank you for letting me know. So cause in my head, if I'm fucking with you, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna kick it with you on the weekend. So I'm gonna make plans like, okay, I'm gonna be with him on the weekend. But if you're considering not to be like, hey, this weekend I kind of want to do my own thing, or I'm gonna have time with the boys. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. I hope nothing's
And
up.
that's the right approach.
Yeah, like I hope nothing's up. I'll go ahead and plan some. Like him, he told me Saturday is gonna be boys like guys' day. I was like, cool. I'll plan something with the girls. Bam.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, why you need a day with the guys? It's like, yo, you work hard. You're a man.
He
You're
gave you
hanging out
your
with other
time.
dudes. Like you give me your time. Like we good.
Okay.
But it's like I can't. I don't like those mind games either.
Yeah. Well, I just want to know different perspectives on like. I mean,
But then it's like if he acting a fool because I don't get back at him a few hours, that's gonna be a red flag.
if you're acting a fool,
Like if the other person's acting a fool because you kind of went distant for or drive for a few hours, that's obviously a red flag.
what if he just works and he can't be on his phone? But you should already. But you
Exactly.
already should know that.
Like if the female is acting a fool, like I've literally had the guy I'm associating myself tell me like, oh, sorry, my phone died, this and that, trying to get back to me right away. Like, oh, I didn't want you to get upset, and I was like, dude, I wasn't even tripping. I just assumed
I didn't
that
even
you
know your
were
phone
work.
died.
Like I just like I'm gonna assume that you're a hardworking man and you're handling business or you're busy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get to me when you can, as
Because
you are
you already
doing.
know your guys' life a little bit of your life, so it's just like
Yeah. And like I told you, I always make it very clear. Like respect is a big thing for me.
yeah,
Give me the respect you expect. Because the moment you drop that respect, I'm gonna give you the same energy.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Like so if you're being disrespectful, being inconsiderate, lying, guess what? I'm gonna keep it pushing.
She said,
Period. I'm
"I'm
gonna
out
call
the
you out
door."
on your bullshit. I'll be like, you know what? I don't need that.
That's deep.
Like
I mean, it's true. I mean, but for sure that, yeah, like, because I mean, the whole dating scene and stuff. Like, I mean, it's just so complicated. You know what I mean? For me, just in general, I just tell my people. I don't tell people like, oh my god, I like you. Oh my god, like you're the best thing ever. I'm like, you're cool. You're interesting. I think you're really funny. Um, you taught me a couple things a little bit. And then I just like they asked like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm XYZ." I was like, "Oh," and it's like, "Do you work a lot?" A lot of it when I tell them what I do is like, "Do you work a lot?" I was like, "Yeah, a little bit, a lot of it." You know what I mean? I do. I would like work from 6 to 7 days a week, but I do have some free time. It's like, oh, and then when the kid comes into play, a lot of it once the kid comes into
yeah.
play, they fucking just they just disappear on me.
I'm sorry, I'm one of them.
What?
Yeah, once when I was single, or well, I'm single, but when I would have like somebody be like, I have a kid, I would bail because I have been in that situation where kids have been involved. But then it's again because I know I'm not in the place where I would want to settle down. Not
Uh,
because the kid's a bad thing, because I know that I'm not the right fit for what somebody with a kid needs.
yeah. No, 'cause that's. I mean, that's
Because you
that's
want
what you.
somebody who wants to settle down, who's gonna be a consistent aspect in your life.
Yeah,
That's what you want when you have a kid. That's what you deserve when you have a kid.
yeah.
You want to give your kid that stability.
Just like that one person for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if I know I can't give you that, why am I going to waste your time?
facts.
At least the person I am today, it's not that. And I'm aware of that. And I'm
What
realistic
about old
about it.
Stephanie? You just be like, yeah, I'm with it.
Well, old Stephanie was in a relationship with somebody who
Oh
was
yeah,
a
yeah,
kid. And realized it hurts when you get attached to a child that isn't yours and you love that child that's yours, and then it doesn't work out, and guess what, you got to go about your life like if you
damn.
didn't spend so much time and did so much for this child
So
and love this child.
you already set your boundaries.
To me it's more of like me duele, so I'm not gonna touch that again.
I get, yeah.
Yeah,
That's very
it's
important.
because I have a nurturing aspect to me.
Yeah.
Naturally, I'm a nurturing female. I know what it is to be a mother. I've never given birth, but I've definitely raised children, and I know what it is to take care of children and all that.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like when I was in that relationship, I gave it my all.
Damn.
Y me dolió to the point that I'm like, okay, everything I gave to that relationship, I can't really give right now. I can't give a child that.
That's why. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Like I just know, like I'm not what somebody with a child needs
Yeah.
right now.
See, guys, I'm telling you, man. I'm not trying to get at this girl. She didn't even want kids, guys with kids. All right. I'm telling y'all. No, but no, you are right though, because you have to say, like, you don't want to just like tell them bullshit like, yo, I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it, and then because you're not
Yeah,
just hurting one, you're hurting the other,
yeah,
and you're not even you're hurting all three of you guys and being hurt because,
yeah.
like you said, you guys will get all attached
And
together.
it's fucked up. Like you say, I don't want to fuck around with somebody who's gonna waste my time.
Yeah, my time is very
I'm
valuable.
not gonna entertain a man knowing that, fuck, but I'm not ready for this package
My
because you and your daughter are a package.
is my fear is they tell me what I want to hear. That's my
And why
biggest.
is that your fear? Because that's what you do.
No, well, that's what I used to do.
Okay, but
That
that's why it's your fear because you know that it's
yeah,
possible.
yeah, it's possible. Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why like I'm very like. That's why like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to fuck with nobody
Yeah.
because one, I want to enjoy my time, watch my daughter grow with nobody, and actually instead of splitting my time, actually giving her full time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's very important, and I just don't want to bring some. People are fucking shady, man. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. It's fucking scary, dude.
It is.
You know what I mean? And I've never brought in someone, and then I know I shouldn't care, but just to have the energy coming from her mom, I don't. I just don't want that.
See, and that's a big deal as well.
You know what I mean? So like, I need to give it time, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time, because there's so many emotions involved to the point like at one time after a certain time it just becomes dry as fuck, and then like one or the other would not care. You know what I mean? If one or the other is dating
I
somebody.
had a coworker. She told me I kept my boyfriend a secret until my ex husband told me he had a girlfriend.
Wow. So she had one of the like she like, oh well, I
She
have a man.
completely kept it on the DL, and she ended up married with that man. She was completely engaged to that man, and she's like, I had kept them a complete secret until my
That's
husband found a
hard.
partner, and then when he brought it about, she didn't care because she was like, cool. Well, just so you know, since you're now going to bring somebody around our children,
Oh,
yeah, my this is my husband or my future husband,
see,
and
that's why I have a problem with that.
but see,
I have a
that
hella
was a
problem with
very
it.
toxic ending, like very toxic ending in the sense that
Okay.
he was still trying to control her decisions and
Oh,
her
so
life
he
decisions
didn't want her to
even after
impact.
the split out. Like to him, it was like you don't bring no man around my children at
Yeah.
all. Period. Point. And to her, it's like, excuse me, I have the kids like 70% of the time.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do your thing whenever you want, but I can't have a life? And it's like her, it wasn't bringing
So
different
he was. She
guys.
was trying to like. She was trying to
She was
preserve.
creative. She was creating a family with
She
this
was trying to
man.
preserve him, but because she knew he was toxic, so
Yeah,
she was trying to protect her life
her life. She
by
was
keeping.
creating a
Yeah,
family with this man, and
that's actually pretty
he
smart.
was a good guy that was accepting the children, and he was,
I I
picking up
I
the phone.
I could totally agree with you on that because I've done that.
Yeah,
I've done that, and
some people can't handle the truth.
I've done that, and then I think that's one of like yours very healthy because you just don't want because you know your XYZ partner whatever, and I've done that before, and um because I've been the person that's like I don't want to get too much into it, but yes, I've done that part. Like hide your partner because you just don't want
Yeah.
anything to affect it because you want to preserve it and you want to like it's like something special to you. You know what I mean? You just want to wait.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, but the only thing is like if it's toxic for sure, but if it's not toxic and you just like I think you should have good
If
communication.
it's just a pride thing, feel like communication should be
Yeah,
able to get through that pride.
yeah, because I mean me as a father,
You want to know who's around your kid.
and not even that it's a girl,
Hmm.
so if another man's around my kid,
Hmm.
like look, dude,
The
I
reality is you don't know people.
like look, dude, you don't know people, and like I hope that your partner makes the smartest decisions and
Hmm.
in like aspects because you're just not dealing with like a child, you're dealing with a little girl, and
Hmm.
with the little girl comes a lot of things, so that's where my mind goes, and people are fucking shady, and people
Hmm.
are fucking sneaky, and they're
Hmm.
fucking weird, and I swear to God, and that's
Hmm.
what see like I'm already getting heated and
Yeah,
shit, bro.
and I completely understand
So
it.
that's why like, that's where my father my instincts comes. I'm like, look, dude, like I could give two shits who the fuck you date, but I give two shits on who
About
you
my
bring
daughter.
around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's people who are really good on hiding their
Mm-hmm.
personalities, and you should be very careful
Yeah.
on how close people get to.
Even my mom has always told me, like, even when you're around family, this is family. Cuando estás en fiestas with your aunts and uncles, echa ojo donde están tus hijos.
Oh yeah, facts.
All the time.
Oh yeah, yeah, I mean people are weird and
All
shit.
the time. Echa ojo donde están tus hijos. Y, no, y siempre ponle, ella me decía, siempre le quieres poner chorcitos y todo abajo de los vestidos a las niñas.
Oh yeah, facts.
Y no dejes que los hombres estén abrazando y agarrando y pasando tu hija en nada y que besoqueando con tu hija. No. Que no, no.
Bro, I believe I don't let like dude. I love my
Nada
family.
en que esté tocando
Yeah,
a tu hija de más.
yeah. I'm always with my daughter. Like dude, like literally, like I'm a fucking shadow. They're like, oh, déjala, like. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
If other little kids are on her,
Yeah,
that's
little
fine.
kids. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
kids.
they're kids. But like, I really like I'm her shadow.
Yeah.
So like
And that's how it should
I'm a
be.
follow her, and then and then you are right. She does need like whatever the shorts and stuff. And she and her mom and I have implemented that into like she always if she wears dresses, she wants big girl underwears.
Yeah.
Like that's what she says. Like big girl chonies.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and that's good though, and that's smart, and for sure like I understand where you're coming from, like pasando la línea and
Yeah,
shit.
because
Yeah, I
I
get,
yeah,
I
like
don't
dude,
want, yeah,
it's reality.
yeah,
It's reality. Like, and there's so many stories que like, oh, my parents are drunk or we're at a party and they're adults were distracted and then boom, like
something happens.
something happens. Like my mom tells me like siempre échale ojo a tus hijos. Y si tu
Yeah.
esposo, tu pareja está emborrachando, whatever, cuida a tus hijos.
Why do you think I don't? Like right now, like this is I only drink in my home, and when I know I'm not gonna have my fucking kid.
Yeah.
Like right now, like the only reason why I don't like to drink and I'm really trying to push it away is because I've been in situations where I've having a beer or two in my own home, and I know I'm not gonna pick up my daughter, and my BM calls me like, "Can you take your daughter?" And I'm just like, "Fuck." I'm a tight situation. One, I don't drink and drive. Two, I've literally lost some ability to be on point, and I'm not gonna put myself in a situation that I'm under influence. It doesn't matter if it's a beer or two, because lately I've been not pressured, but in drink, and I have my
Social drinking?
yeah. So I don't social drink. I don't social drink even if I'm with family. If I have my daughter in my hand, like I just don't. I don't touch it because once alcohol, one it always is like 3 hours, one beer. I'm like, well, how about no beers and all the hours? You know what I mean? Because I think it's very important for me as a dad that I need to be on point. Like my shit has got to be sharp, sharp, sharp. Because once it just one beer, it gets hot. Got two beers, then you stop turning around to find your kid, and then it's like you just said, "Se te va la onda," and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
And
Or
then
hasta she gets hurt and you don't even know how.
and then you gotta explain yourself how she get hurt, why you didn't see it, like where were you at, like what the fuck.
And
Oh,
then
you're
you feel
faded.
guilty.
You're faded, bro. Like what are you drinking, bro? I know a lot of people that drink around their kids, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I don't put a beer in my hand in front of my daughter, especially right now. Me and her mom were here together, that's different, because me and her mom were here.
Yeah. And you know, okay, she's not going to drink. I'm going to drink. She's
When
on top
even
of
when
it.
we were in the same household, we drink because we were both here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we're getting blasted, but we'll have like a cup of wine or something like that, or like a beer. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're fucking taking tequila shots and shit. I know.
Y'all no fun.
It's just
Just
like
kidding. Yeah, you have their baby. You're being a responsible
yeah,
parent.
we were. I mean, like trust me, we had her fun. I mean, we know she ain't waking up, so we're taking tequila shots.
Yeah, that's different. Put the
But
kids to sleep. Have fun.
yeah, so I mean,
What is it when
we
the kids
gotta.
sleep, we creep? What?
Hey, the camera just fucking got full with audio and shit. I mean, the camera's not rolling no more, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
what you saying? Something about creeping and shit. I don't know. I find out, dude.
Dude.
Dude. No, but yeah. So it's just like that's because I've been getting a lot of like not a lot of it's just like pressure, just like dude, drink. Like bro, I don't need a drink, bro. Like even like when this whole Tinder thing, like they're like, oh, let's go out and drink. How about no? Like how about
I
like
don't
dude?
disagree. I need a drink
I
to
don't
like get
no
the
because
nerves
I want
out.
you to I want to get away from I don't need I'm trying to like really not use alcohol as a stimulant to unloose my to let me unwind myself. I want to like try to like push through that boundary, you know what I mean, to like let's go drink some coffee and actually get to know me, not 90% of me because I just lost 10% because I just took a tequila shot just to get comfortable talking to you. How about like let's have some coffee and then
I feel
try to
like
beat through
with
it.
dates though, like you have to have, you can't really on the first date. You need a drink if you're gonna sit down and talk, But if you're gonna get coffee and like do something, I need something to do to get my fidginess out, to get my nerves out. Whether
Do
it's
you need a
like
fidget spinner or something?
no, but like okay, so something I would recommend usually it's like, oh, let's get coffee and go for a walk. At least I can like if I'm getting nervous, I can focus on my feet as I'm thinking or
I
something,
can't
you
do that.
know?
I like to
Or
look.
the
I
view.
can't do that. I have to look at your eyes. I gotta look at your lips. You know what I mean? I have to. I have to like. Yeah.
See, I'm already looking away like
'Cause when I'm talking to you right here, I look at your lips. I look at your eyes because
mhm.
I want to see. I want to make sure. I want you to know that I'm actually focused on you.
Mhm.
I'm not just hearing you. I'm paying attention to you.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, not but like, and me, that's how I work because I get distracted a lot. Like I'll be like, I'll hear the bird and shit. I'm just like, oh, and then she's probably telling me about something about her grandma passing away and shit. And I'm just like,
Dude.
and then you have the default like reaction, damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do that, so that's why I have like a face to face, and I have my coffee right here, and like, and I full focus, because the last thing you want is like some dude that paid attention to half your fucking conversations. I,
See, and I talk a lot, so I expect the dude to zone out to half of my conversation.
no, I want to be intrigued because your interests are my interests now,
Mhm.
because I'm sitting in front of you, so I have to find that interest in you.
Mhm.
So like in the first in the first meetup, you really want to get to know that person, but I think by the end of the first date, you kind of like, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, you the vibe
Yeah,
right now.
so but
And I've had perfectly good dates where there's no second date following.
that's what I'm saying. So that why would you want to distract yourself by walking and like with outside? You want
No,
to
there's no second date because I don't want a second date.
no, but I'm saying
But
like,
it's just like
but isn't
the
it
vibe
better?
isn't there.
Yeah, it's the same, but like the face to face like interaction, not
No,
side to side.
you and me
Ear.
are so different.
Why?
Because usually my first date is like, let's get drinks and dance. Because if you don't got the dance moves, I don't want it.
But you already know I know I dance.
I don't know how you dance.
Well, we can't go this Saturday. 'Cause I already said I was scratching my nuts this weekend. So
I mean, you could do it in the day.
I guess I'm at.
But like I was like usually that's what I would do. I would do like brunch dates
I just yeah.
or like it was either brunch dates if I think like I could like
So dancing is very key for you.
dancing was like, hey, we've been talking for a few days and we just said, hey, let's go on a date. Like it's just like let's go get out drinks and dance. But if I've been talking to you for a minute, I kind of like you and I feel like I could take you serious. It's like I get you. Let's go on a brunch date. Even just having food, para quitarme los nervios as we're talking.
I think you need a fidget spinner, bro. I'm gonna make you a shirt, and I'm gonna tie a fidget spinner just like this. Dude, I think you're very fidgety. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I talk with my hands. I move my posture.
I know. I know. I see it. I like it. I mean, I
That's
thought
just how I am.
I'm like that. Like that. We're like patty caking. And
Pero
shit.
tortillas, I don't make tortillas at mano.
That's why we can't be together.
Oh my God.
No puedes tortear. You can't be. It's like, you know what I mean. If you don't got a panza, you don't got a chance. You know what I mean?
I'm dead. I
No.
love it. I love it.
No, but for real, because it's just very interesting because the whole Tinder thing is just kind of like very opening my eyes on like what I want and shit. Because a lot of people they go like, let's go drink, let's go party. I'm just like, dude, I'm not a fucking partier.
But okay, but then you can't also
Be on some lame shit.
no, like you can't also assume that that's what everybody like the person is fully about because
No.
you gotta understand people, single people, and
That's what they do.
relationship people.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Like me, I'm super like seria when it comes to the person I'm
Maybe I'm
talking
just
to.
fucking bland, bro.
You're bland.
I was hoping you didn't agree with me, but
No, you're like you're a good guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You're a great fucking dude. Like that's why I'm like, hey, let's go out. Like we need to get you out there, because the thing is, I feel
I
like
think-
you're in a serious place in your life and you're in a good path and you're surrounding yourself around serious things. But sometimes you just gotta like.
I
take
think
a
I've been
step
on dad
back.
mode for so long.
Yes, that's what it is. You've been on dad mode.
Can I be on daddy mode this time? On Saturday?
You gotta go from daddy to papi.
I don't know what.
Like
I don't know.
from
but-
like daddy to papacito. Like
Okay.
you know, but it's like you also can't because like I told you, like when it comes to the person I'm associating myself with, soy bien seria, soy bien directa, soy
That's
bien
very
honesta.
that's very good.
clear cut. What I expect, what I don't want, what I'm gonna tolerate, what I'm not gonna tolerate. When you got me fucked up, when you don't got me fucked up. When I'm single, it's like, get the fuck out of my way or whatever. Yeah, let's go get drinks or whatever. Like it's very whatever.
But I like to don't get me wrong. I love to dance and stuff like on a casual occasion, but that's not gonna be my fucking everyday weekend.
Yes, but even me, single me, is going out every weekend. Relationship stuff goes out like once a month. Once you're with somebody, it's completely different. You gotta get that
Oh, so
idea.
in the beginning, it's all fun and games.
You gotta get that idea out. That idea that the person that you're like that they're giving you right in the beginning is who you're gonna be in a relationship with if you're with them. Let them show you that.
So the fun you in the beginning, you just go all out.
Go focus on their personality traits and if you like that. What they bring to the table, don't focus so much on that unless you guys start establishing a table together. Don't focus because if you think about it too hard, you're gonna
Yeah.
burn yourself out.
That's stressful.
Like when I would go on a date with somebody, I would focus on their personality traits. Like,
Yeah.
do I like their personality traits?
Like they're funny and stuff
But
like
I
that.
wouldn't be like, oh, he goes out. He's gonna be a guy that goes out every weekend, unless he's telling me like, oh yeah, you know, ando de vago, me gusta estar de vago. Like I'll be like, okay, well, va a estar de vago. But like, I drink all the time. I like to drink. But I'm also a person that when I'm in a relationship, if I'm gonna go drink, I'm gonna go drink with my man. He's gonna come with me. We're gonna go and drink and hang out with other couples.
Yeah, that makes
You
sense.
know, because the person that I am single and the
I'm about to
person that I'm in a
hit up a
relationship
couple.
is very different.
I'm about to reply to some text messages. And
I'm telling you, don't,
yeah, it's because I think
And a lot of
I
people put up a front.
bro, because I think I've been on like this mode for so long that I need to just kind of
It's
like
your instinct.
yeah, I'm just like I don't like it's I
But
don't
you're
want
not in the wrong for not
yeah.
wanting to waste your time on the wrong people
Yeah,
either.
I low key was gonna put my. I think I was gonna put my. But like, don't fucking waste my time. I was gonna be on some dick shit. I was just like, don't fucking waste my time. There's ain't no games here.
See,
Like,
but you can't say it like that. I told you
yeah,
we gotta make it
I know
smooth.
you're my Tinder on my Tinder
My
editor.
Tinder coach.
Yeah, you're my Tinder coach. There we go.
Like the way I usually say it is not everybody. What do I usually say? I say, not everybody is worthy enough of your time all the time.
Facts. And I don't. I mean, I don't know how busy you are, but like,
It's like not everybody is worthy of my time,
that's true.
and I choose who I give my time with.
Thanks for coming.
Huh?
Thanks for coming.
You're worthy of my time.
Okay,
I enjoy
okay,
your
sure.
presence.
All right, thanks.
You're a positive attribute to my life.
All right, there you go. Back at you too.
Ow.
But for sure, I think that that's actually pretty helpful because I've shut down a couple of fucking messages just because I should never judge people off of like.
Obviously, if you see one of them hot Cheeto bitches, you ain't gonna swipe right either.
But some of these bitches are fine.
I mean, but then,
Bro, I mean, that's my.
but you
that's
don't
my.
gotta date everybody.
I-
You know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't just like you know.
I think it's just the like the.
But then again, I've told guys before, you can meet a female who isn't really, quote unquote, up to date, and show her what you would value in her and the better version of herself.
Yeah.
And if she cares enough for herself and she cares enough for you, she's gonna work towards that to better the relationship as a whole.
Yeah.
Cause me, I'm not even in a relationship with homeboy, and I'm bettering myself in the sense that I'm stepping out of my comfort zone
Yeah.
to make it work. But am I doing anything I'm not proud of in order to accommodate him? No.
Yeah.
That's where those thin lines and that maturity and that experience of life and all that comes into play. You don't want to lower your standards either because you know as a man what you deserve and what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate.
I'm gonna die alone.
You're not going to die
I'm just
alone.
fucking with you. No, I think right now I'm just gonna. No, you. I'll get you on every Wednesday, so I'm not gonna die alone and shit. No, but for sure, I think right now I'm just gonna try and enjoy my time and stuff,
Yeah.
my solitude and.
Yeah, even this healing time, like
Because
you
you know
said,
what, to
this
be
time
honest,
for
the
yourself,
reason
do it.
the reason why I was like, dude, the gym's just opened up, and I really don't want to split my time. You know what I mean? I really want to build my. Remember last time we were talking about rebuilding and stuff like that. So right now I'm in the rebuilding stage. You know what I mean? I've been so busy and in dad mode.
But part of the rebuilding stage is throwing yourself
Back
in
out there.
awkward
I know.
situations.
Ay, mami, ¿por qué?
Like, but that's part of building. You want to meet people with different personalities. You want to meet people that are like, oh, this is why I believe this.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, you're cool as fuck, and give you different ideas.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know. Sorry, I was trying to stretch my legs. My shit was dying. No, dude. I mean, that's. I fucking damn. That's crazy.
And I learned that throwing myself out there.
Yeah.
You meet different personalities and you remind yourself why it is that you are who you are and why you want to stay who you are or why it is you want to better yourself.
Sometimes I get scared by doing this podcast sometimes because I feel like my people might get the different perspectives of like, damn, like what's up with this. That's why I don't tell people that I don't tell when I talk to people. I don't tell them that I have this platform because some people just don't just not open minded like that.
And that's when you decide who's worthy of your time and effort and who isn't.
Yeah, and I feel
Because
like
not everybody's gonna love you for you, and you gotta accept that. Because those that do love you for you are the ones that matter.
yeah, that's very true. That's why I keep this is like my second baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't tell you about my second baby until like I for sure like know like because
Yeah.
I put my life out there. Like
Mm-hmm.
I put myself in fucking. I say everything how it is. I put all my timelines out there, and you're gonna judge me on my timeline. Then that's why. Because it backfired on me a couple times. Like, dude, like, what do you do for a day? I was like, well, I do podcast. You know what I mean? Oh, cool. Can I listen to it? And then just like ghost mode. And I was just like,
Cool. It's not meant to be.
but that's why I was like, that's why I put now that extra step, like you said, give it time. You know what I mean? And you're gonna know who is gonna accept you for who you are, not for who they want you to be.
Yes. Porque el que quiere estar, ahí está.
Yeah. So that's why I say like that's why that's why when I tell dudes like, oh, I'm just doing I audio video edit. I don't tell them I have a podcast because some people just don't want to hear your fucking past.
Some people can't hear the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so it's just like that's why I don't really tell people. I was just like, and I want to because I want my platform to grow. And
So
stuff
that's
like,
why I've told you that I've been working on my authenticity
yeah.
and just being, you know, real as
So I
fuck
just
and
should-
transparent with people.
So I should actually put my podcast link on the Tinder app. Just fucking just throw it in there.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea?
I actually it was very interesting. There's this guy on Tinder. I didn't swipe right, but he put his YouTube thing, his channel on his Tinder. And I actually went and I followed his YouTube and his IG, but I didn't swipe right. Isn't that interesting?
Wow. So you were interested in the fact what he had to say, but not.
I was kind of like, hey, I want to look into him, but I don't want to swipe right just in case it's a bug out. But
Why was he ugly?
it was like that kind of thing where I don't really know if I'm attracted to him or not. But I like
Dude,
what you have to
this Tinder
say.
thing. It's like there's so much like volume. It's just like it's like okay, like what do you? What,
I would say do it because that way, like I told you, remember I said take it off the app because go into Instagram or some type of social so you can dig into their pictures and see what they're really about. They're gonna know
we
what to
find out we trying to
expect.
get followers here.
No, I'm just saying if you put your podcast up there, they're gonna know what to expect. And if they're still about it, they can act surprised because you gave it to them up front.
And we got this extra download, so I guess. Yeah, I mean, by next week we got like 2,000 followers and shit.
And
Dude, but to be honest, I think that's a really good idea. I'm gonna stop giving my personal page. Cause
stop giving your personal page.
okay, so I'm gonna have to. I go.
That's even better for you.
What do you mean, my personal page?
Yeah, don't put the hoes on the personal page. Keep them as like fans.
I
Then
got-
it can go from I got hosts to I got fans.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god, and it's just hot. You speaking fire?
It's like,
Yeah, that's true.
and then girls like high key girls are intrigued by guys who have something going for themselves because a lot of guys don't. So when they see like, oh wow, he's not afraid to try something new. He has something going for himself. He's oh wow, he got a podcast. Like some girls are so impressed by that stuff.
Hey, so you guys introduced me to your homegirls or something. I don't know what's going on. Bueno, tus amigas. Nah.
I don't know. Todas somos bien locas.
I'll carry a knife in my pocket. I don't know. Like,
Not locas like
oh,
that.
okay. I was like, well, I mean,
I don't know.
is it because
none of my girls are like I want a relationship right now. Like we're all on the same group. Like right now I'm getting like I became the joke because right now I'm talking to somebody, so they stay clowning on me.
wow.
And they're like, no, like things
Are
are.
they looking for more of like let's hang out every like weekend? Let's like go get something to eat and let's go dance.
Yeah, like just come kick it with
Casual,
the crew
casual,
type of thing. Yeah.
casual chills.
Yeah, casual chills. Yeah.
Hit me up at heck. It's like,
I'm fucking dead.
no.
Oh yeah, but don't forget to follow the Oso Fresa rant box.
Hell yeah, plug it.
Wait,
It's all good. I'll charge you later.
FRESSA _rant box _ And
Did he
then
did,
yeah,
did he take out your personal page off there?
no,
Yeah. Why not?
huh?
Why not?
I don't know.
Why do you want them following two pages?
Why not? Because I don't upload everything on the rant box.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not? I'm gonna grill you right now. Why not?
I don't know. Because I'm learning this whole social media stuff. But I got the Tinder depth. Like the dating apps. I got them down. Like, oh,
Dude.
quita esto, pon esto.
Yeah, yeah,
But when
yeah.
it comes to how I promote myself and
Yeah.
my quote unquote brand on internet, I'm still playing with that.
So I'm just we're gonna go totally off topic now
What?
because I feel like we talked about an hour and 45 minutes about.
What's up?
So now that you're all my listeners as far as trigger recipes, so we're gonna make this official. For now, we're gonna put all our information on also Rantbox.
Also, Fresa Rant Box.
Also Fresa Rantbox. I'm sorry, put respect on your name.
Yeah, put respect on my name.
I know. So I'm looking for the knife and shit to come out of nowhere. And then I'm gonna put on that and our trigger recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight I'm gonna work on because we need a name. Yeah, for right now we're gonna
Let's start off
hold
with
up,
just
hold
taking
up.
a step back because
Yeah.
when you take a step back, that's when all your ideas.
Yeah. So I want to give at least the listeners like an option, not option, but like
Give us ideas.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I was trying to it was like right here, but that's why you're right here.
Give us
That's
ideas.
yin and yang.
We
Right,
vibing.
right here. It's how but when I can't speak, you speak for me. If you have any ideas, let me know. Names. It could be whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, it could be, ya sabes, whatever. Just shoot us names and logos.
And let us know if that's something you actually want.
I mean, I want it.
I mean,
I mean,
me too.
we're talking about a podcast here, people. Yes. I think because, dude, honestly, you hyped me up.
I'm with it.
Who said that? Oh, my cousin. My cousin that that was here. She was like, dude, you guys are super chill. And then you started sending me messages. We were at the zoo on Saturday, and then I took her with me and my daughter, and she was telling me it, and then right when she said that, you started sending me the voice messages, and then she was like, dude, that's crazy. And then I was like, and I started thinking about it. I was like, should I?
Did I tell you that one of your fans reached out to me?
Who?
I'm not gonna burn her out.
Oh, I will talk about it after.
But she messaged. She started following me, and then I was like, "Hey, do I know you?" And she was like,
Why would you ask?
"No, wait. Let me go back to this
you
conversation."
You straight grilled your follower? That's brutal,
No,
bro.
because she followed me on the personal, and that seemed weird to me.
Well, that's why I'm saying take your personal off.
Oh no, you know what? No me regañes.
¿Qué hiciste tú?
I posted the whole thing on about you and the. Oh, okay. So
Hold on,
so
don't say the person's name.
No. So I posted that the YouTube clip of the
That's
podcast,
fine.
the first recording, right?
It's fine.
And I put we on, and then she replied with a fire emoji. And I was like, "Thank you, go listen." And she was like, "Girl, I already did, and I loved it. Got some chills when I heard your story and that advice of recording yourself when getting a breakdown. Chale, eso sí es
Valiente.
valientes.
Let me see.
Eso es de valientes."
Oh, okay.
Like one of your fans reached out to me because they love the podcast so much.
Yeah, I know who this person is. So okay, that's good though.
I was like, that's dope.
You know what I mean? So look, we out here trying to make an impact.
We're doing.
See, so for sure, this is so shoot us an idea. You gotta be better. Just text me, dude. I know. Text on my personal phone, not on my DM, because I can't. I'm not always on it. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you. Bro, is it okay if she texts me? I just want to make sure that it's okay. No, I just
I'm grown.
Ask your man if it's okay. You can put it as you don't even gotta put my name. You just put the podcast.
El otro.
El otro con el otro. No, pues tú dime. She's like, no, but whatever. I mean, let him do it. If he wants to talk to me, it's cool. You know what I mean?
No. He's not like that. That's
We
why
could all
I
have
associate with him.
we could be all three together. You know what I mean? As friends and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Okay.
No, he's chill as fuck. That's why I really, really like him. Like I told you,
That's good.
he learns to
because I'm very
understand who I am and
that's
what I'm
good
about.
because just to give a heads up, like, cause like this I really take very serious.
Yeah.
So like I'm like boom 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 boom, like I'm at 3 in the morning, and obviously I'm not gonna text you at 3 in the morning, but like I'm always ideas
I mean,
ideas.
you could text your ideas. I just won't reply till the next day.
That's what I'm saying. Like please at least reply to like during the day,
I
obviously.
will, but I'm dead ass asleep at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's because I don't want to expose myself. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But for sure, I'm always shooting ideas, even though you don't reply to me because I know you're busy and we're both
Mm.
busy. I just like to have the ideas on the thread, and just so we won't lose it. Because
So
I'll
it's
just
all consistent on one conversation.
yeah, it's just like today's topic. Okay, with this recording, new headphones, blah blah, and it's just like so like when we do a link, I was like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Just like okay, this is it's pretty much like a notepad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean to our
I'm
conversation.
with it.
You know what I mean? So if you're totally comfortable, I mean, it's up to you. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, let's do it.
because I don't have I don't my notifications never come through my phone.
That's fine.
I
That's fine.
deactivated that shit. Yeah, I mean, it's because it's just my Apple Watch. It's just
¿Por qué? No sé qué.
es que
¿Por qué?
I gotta stay low key. See what I mean? Hey, my
Mm-hmm.
phone's been up this whole time, so I mean, but
Él es soltero.
ha, for reals.
Damn.
Nah, but for reals, I'm excited to make this new
We're going
platform.
to do it.
Right?
It's going to happen.
Are you excited?
It's going to be lit.
Excited? You can stay
Watch
consistent?
watch this blow up hardcore. And we don't even know.
I hope so. I mean, I'll hope on the next time you come, we'll do it with my brother and stuff like that. But
That'll
it's
be
good.
lit.
We only have two interfaces. That's the thing. My next interface, that's gonna be very expensive. So I'll talk to you off there about that. But thanks for everybody that's listening. Again, she out here breaking records. Look at that, 100, an hour 51 minutes, almost 2 hours, almost 2 hours. And dude,
And those that come through and listen to the whole thing, you are the one. And we appreciate you for
Yeah.
being heavy and loving us heavy
Hell
and
yeah.
staying solid.
So I just want to thank everybody that's listening. A future, we're gonna do a podcast together, like we're saying. So this is this is the other surprise I wanted to tell you guys. I am coming out with shirts and merchandise. I announced the logo on Instagram today, and I'm not making a lot of units. If you guys want to DM me and be like, hey, I'm interested. I'm a size medium. And then I'll reply to you with updates. Yeah, I mean, I'll write down your Instagram names, or I'll keep you guys in a separate file, and we could have a conversation on when the shirts come in, and then I'll update you. And it's not gonna be like I like this shirt. No, all the shirts are gonna be the same, and the prices. I'm still negotiating as far as what shirt I'm going with, what brand, and I want to be fair with everybody. So if you guys are interested on getting a shirt, please just DM me. Hey, I want one. I'm a size medium. I'll save it, and then I'll call you guys. I'll DM you back, and I'm like, hey, they're available. And for sure, the ones that DM me, like from now until a certain point, you guys will probably get one, because I'm gonna take tally of how many people want one, so I could give one to everybody. You know what I mean? So that saying, that is the logo that I put on the podcast will be the trigger recipe in the front and the X in the back. What colors we're gonna go with? It's still in the air right now, but for sure, if you guys want one, hit me up. We're on all platforms. Right now, the YouTube video, I haven't put anything because I have no where to edit my video right now. I'm still trying to figure that out. I try to do it on the iPad, but the videos are too long, too strong, and the file's too big, so I can't. So I need an actual laptop. So just give me some time. I got like 4 episodes on my camera right now, and I'll pull those out. And I have your first episode too, and I still haven't messed with it. Yeah, I know, it's so lit. I know. I have my cousin, I have yours, I have my brothers, and just give me a chance. And for sure, shout out to Yoso Fresa Rantbox. Shout out to her.
Also, Fresa Rantbox, OHS, no wait, OHFRESSA underscore Rantbox underscore.
Y'all better get used to this amazing voice, because it's gonna be consistent. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be in your face with just keeping it 100, keeping it real with you. If you ain't 100, then go with somebody that's not 100 with you, and then fuck with them because we
Go
keep it.
fake the funk somewhere else.
Yeah, we keep it real and we get in depth to all this shit. I just want to give a quick shout out to all our sponsors, Golden Palms _ mobile detailing. If you want to get your car washed, you don't gotta leave your house. He can come to your job. He can go to your house. You can use it as a gift, and or you could whatever you could. If you're in Riverside, LA, he'll drive to you. You know what I mean? If you're at work, just he'll accommodate to you. Golden Palms _ mobile detailing. Super cool dude. Great customer service. Great prices. And that's that for that one. I'm gonna give another sponsor a shout out to FNX supplement company. I've been using this for like probably like 2 weeks now that the gyms are open up, and I'm using it pretty much almost 4 times a week, and I haven't fallen off as far as the taste, the consistency. It's giving me energy. I'm focused. I it's a pre workout that everything I want in it. It's giving me everything I want without the crash. I personally don't feel the crash. I feel the high energy. I have no problem sleeping, because I don't really take that late, but it's giving what I want from the other companies. FNX is something that I use on a 4 day week because that's how many days I go to the gym, and I like the taste and I like what it does to my body, and it gives all my workouts complete. I get the pump and I'm satisfied. So I hope everybody enjoyed this episode, and I want to thank you, Stephanie, for coming through and
Always.
having a conversation about a little bit of everything. You,
Always.
you tired?
Huh?
You tired?
Nah.
Nah.
We just need another shot.
All right. All right, and that's it. All right. Bye.